Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn right, I'm a UPK nigga. Straight out of one West, no contest. We the best to the niggas that's living, trying to contend with the stress. Going through the test, no access, cause you repressed. Slaves, niggas is dying off in waves. Living in dirt, now it's a grave. Niggas cross-talk through the crosswalk or the white chalk over the bodies of roads that you paid. Americans killing us, saying they fearing us. Put the drugs in the hood, now my niggas delirious. Put a gun in my face, all because of my race. Click, boom, flash, put some Skittles and murder my ass. Like a sheep to the slaughter, heart beating harder and harder. Baptized with these words, never dipping in water. So now we pray to the Father, give strength to the Father that's looking for the marauder. That's fucking taking our daughters, nigga, it's wartime. Lights up, nigga, showtime. Got the green light on that ass, yeah, go time. Either boot up, shut up, but get your ass up, cause we ain't got time to be playing this all fucked up America. Heaven for the thief, hell for the slave, reaping what you sow, meaning giving back what you gave for a clean slate. You try to imitate, you was always fake. America, every city, state, this is your fate. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
Turn on the timeline, giving the rhythm to expose the intricacies of things. Vibe, who am I ain't shit, but getting lit is a pastime. So in a minute, I'ma pass out. I hope you get it. If you didn't, you can crash flying. Kinda simple if you feel it, past your last line. But it will confuse a bad mind. A damn shame. That's the exact thing. Don't get your ass fried. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Then the nigga fly. Hope you got an alibi. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Devil missiles high. I can see him from the parking lot. Devil finna ball out. Devils finna fall out. All out warfare, nightmares in the brick house. They murdered us for years and thinking shit was gonna turn around. Pride never learned. This motherfucker burns down. Yelled in them streets. Told them to breach. All of you angels bring woe to this beast. You rule for a time, but we play for keeps. I pray to my Father, bring woe to this beast. Remember them times we hung on them trees. All of you nations bow down to your knees. Remember them ships, they brought us some fleets. Fuck they apologies, bring them the heat. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, whoa, to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
God is going to destroy this empire, man. You about to see famine in this place. You think them fires in California is bad? That's just the beginning of what the Lord is about to do. Because you've been evil to the Lord's people. You've been wicked to the Most High's children, man. You've been destructive to the 12 tribes of Israel. Let me tell you something, black man. You got to put on your strength now, man. Put back on your strength and might, black man, because your day is coming. Your day is coming because the Lord is going to bring judgment on this earth.
You want World War III to come, nigga? You better pray for it. Pray for it. You want the white man kingdom to fall, nigga? You better pray for it. Pray for it. You want the Christian church to burn, my nigga? You better pray for it. Pray for it. You want Jesus Christ to return, my nigga? You better pray for it. 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 You want World War III to come, nigga? You better pray for it. Pray for it. You want the white man kingdom to fall, my nigga? You better pray for it. Pray for it. You want the Christian church to burn, my nigga? You better pray for it. Pray for it. You want Jesus Christ to return, my nigga? You better pray for it. 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 Why you bitch niggas pray for prosperity? Singing that fake gospel melody. Joining forces with the oppressor, co-conspirators for his felonies. Red, white, blue irony. Blacks fight white man wars and come home with irony. Nigga, who you trying to be? Don't lie to me. What side you on? Cause every day I pray for World War III.
Breaking news coming in. Russian President Vladimir Putin has announced a military operation in Ukraine. He made this announcement in a circular surprise speech on Russian television.
I pray Christ come back to this PLNET and destroy everything in existence and do it to the end. That's a short/long distance. Russia bombs Ukraine. Yeah, that's scripture. Strings are being pulled by the fixture. With this Android nigga, yeah, I paint pictures. I'm placing my bets on the Most High. He's the real hitter. Break your neck, scribble up your liver. Command the keeping versus the gatekeepers. Let's see who's the winner. I.S.U.P.K. Passover dinners, nigga. It's hot in the winter. World War III has to happen. Just like Christ has to come back to kill sinners, nigga. You want World War III to come, nigga? You better pray for it. Pray for it. You want the white man kingdom to fall, nigga? You better pray for it. Pray for it. You want the Christian church to burn, nigga? You better pray for it. Pray for it. You want Jesus Christ to return, my nigga? You better pray for it. Pray for
The
it.
president called on Ukraine military to lay down its arms and said that its actions are self-defense against threats. He further blamed all responsibility for bloodshed on the Ukraine regime, saying that efforts to negotiate with NATO were in vain, and said that Russia has been trying for 30 years to negotiate. In big breaking news, once again, I'm reiterating, in big breaking news just coming in, President Vladimir Putin has announced military operation in Ukraine.
These are the countries with the most missing children. Pay close attention and check where your country appears on this list, because sometimes we scroll past headlines like this without.
What's going on, Abide? You hear me?
The I.S.U.P.K under Commanding General YAHANNA presents the official itinerary for the 57th Annual Lord's Passover. Kickoff. Wednesday, April 1st, the lamb slaughter from 11 a.m. followed by fun and games, basketball, 3-point shootout. Can you hit the target in the archery competition? Then let's gather together ourselves and eat some lamb. Later that night, the dopest podcast, the Round Table of Truth, Cross the Line Radio, and Let a Hebrew Speak. All going down from 8 p.m. Thursday, April 2nd, the annual Kiddies Party. It's all going down at Slick City Action Park from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. followed by scripture breakdown class from 7 p.m. with 12 Shield General Muhammad. Friday, April 3rd from 8 p.m. the all-black party. You know how we get down. It's all going down at the BH Ranch, Houston, Texas. Saturday from 1 to 4 p.m. we will be hosting a brunch. Then the moment we've been waiting for all year from 5 p.m. sharp, April 4th, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, followed by the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Sunday, April 5th from 7 p.m. The Passover and Feast of Unleavened Bread goes hand in hand, so don't miss it. Make your reservations, book your flights and hotels now. An entire week of activities for only $200. Go to ISUPK.com, pay your Passover fee now. Shalom.
Request me. Just call my can't bleed and request me. Call my can't bleed and request me. Just call my can't bleed and request me. Just call my can't bleed and request me. Call my can't bleed and request me. Just call my.
From a spark to a flame, it burns bright. Like the feeling
Shalom, YAHAWASHI. So, news just in. Costly Array will be the official corsage vendor for the Lord's 57th annual Passover this year and hopefully to continue in the future. So I thought I would show you mine. I've got mine on the gold setting with the red rose. Obviously, the red rose is for married sisters, and this is to let everybody in the room know that you are very much off limits. They also come in the white rose like this, and then there's a few other variations of the red rose. And yeah, I also got mine a little bit customized. I added a K for my husband's initial, but I absolutely love this piece. Like, I wear this piece when it's not the Passover, like. So yeah, I love this down. Obviously, if you want custom orders, if you want to add initials or anything extra like that, you will need to get your order in early. I'm talking like today early. But yeah, see you guys at the Lord's 57th annual Passover. Shalom.
From a spark to a flame, it burns bright. Like the feeling when you finally got my name right. Like a star in the dark, you provide light. Yeah, this could turn into something if we...
Black people in the army because they think that they... To all my black people out there, I hope you don't go join the war. Don't go join the army. Don't go join something that don't got nothing to do with you. They don't want you there. Donald Trump said they don't want black people in the army because they think that they about to walk out of this thing prestige. They think they about to walk out of this thing alive, man. You are going to your death, white America. You're not getting out of this. You're not going to survive this World War III. Sorry to tell you, buddy. You're not going to win, especially without black people. So yeah, kick all the black people out, please. I know that they want to fight for you. I know that they're a homeborn slave, but just kick them out. Let them know that their service is no longer needed. And let me tell you black people something, man. God is trying to tell you, don't go into the army. He's trying to tell you, get out of her. Just like Revelation 18:4 said, get out of her, my people. Be not partakers of her sins, man. The Lord trying to deal with the white man and all the other nations that had a hand in our demise. You better not.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Yeah, we have a exciting class today, man. And let me just do the intros first and everything. You know, I like to start off. First and foremost, I want to say Barakatah Yahawah YAHAWASHI, the water to the Most High Christ, our King, for allowing us this opportunity to come and address our people in this critical time and to reveal to them what the truth is according to the scriptures, amidst all the lies that are being perpetrated on this earth, man. First and foremost, I definitely would like to thank Commander General YAHANNA, man. Give it up. Give it up. You understand? Commander General YAHANNA, excellent leader, brother. You know what I mean? Very charismatic, you know, got this show. Check him out on Monday night, man. What's the name of this? Where does it come on? It's on YouTube, but it's on the Black. Huh?
I believe it
was on the Black Watch. I couldn't remember. But anyway, check it out Monday nights, of course. You understand? We got General Mahyman. General Mahyman is on Monday nights from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. I keep forgetting to mention that. So it's was it 4 o'clock in Cali? It's 7 here. That's when the show, his classes began. Check them out, man. Awesome, powerful classes, man. A lot of you know, you get the edification you need, man. Taking all kind of questions and, you know, just doing the dang thing, man. You know, also a lot of guidance, you know, with the counsel and all that. So you give it up. After that comes General Mayak. General Mayak, man, a heavy pillar in this truth, man. You understand? Giving all a counsel, giving all the leadership, the guidance that brothers need, man. You know what I'm saying? Got that old school wisdom. Go check them out, man. You know what I'm saying? After General Mayat, we got General Hazayan. All right? Yeah. General Hazayan, a hell of a brother, man. He, of course, I was shocked to, hear from him the other day. He doing that Passover thing, got all the brothers putting them up, getting everything together. But man, I'm gonna tell you, man, I need that guidance, that he and all the generals have. So I big up him on that. Then we got General Shalamar. General Shalamar, man, my man. You know what I mean? General Shalamar does the damn thing on so many different levels, man. You understand? An excellent brother, an excellent teacher, an excellent, a pillar in this truth, man. You understand? Also comes with that old school wisdom as well. You know what I mean? So big up to General Shalamar, General Kathungabar. General Kathungabar, a hell of a brother. You understand? Just outstanding. I mean, all the generals outstanding, man. It's just something that the Lord knew exactly what we needed with these generals and set them up. You understand? So big up to General Kathungabar, General Kabalamath. General Kabalamath, General Q. Y'all know General Q. You in the truth, of course, you General Q. He's everywhere. You know what I mean? Giving us that counsel, making sure brothers, are stringent on that post because he gonna be on it. You know what I'm saying? I know General Q with that history as well, man. A true outstanding general in this school, man. Also, we go down to the captains. Not going to name the captains. Too many captains to be named. So, but you see what is being provided you outside of the truth, and the captains are a strong force in this truth, man, and getting and standing between the generals and the officers and making sure what the officers are complying with what the generals wants. You know what I'm saying? So big up to all the captains. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the officers, man. Of course, officers, man, and the truth, man, holding it up in all these different zones, man. What you see is a well-oiled chain that is doing this work, that's putting this work out. I saw some old wicked, I heard some old wicked thing the other day where some preacher, was it Creflo Dollar something, saying that when you come in the truth, you don't have to work or something like that, or you shouldn't, the work said, somehow he used the scriptures saying that you don't have to do anything when you come in the truth. And if you are in somewhere where you're not doing anything to elevate the school, then you're not in the truth. You understand? We all got to work, because our brothers and sisters out there, man, needs this information. Right. They need to understand, they out there lost, and if you come in and don't do anything, you're not doing anything to change the situation. Well, these brothers in here are doing an excellent job, the officers, Most High in Christ. Now we're going to the troopers. Troopers. Excellent troopers up in here, man, coming through, you know what I mean? What do you call it? Tunnel vision. You understand? This holding down this truth above everything, man. The truth of the Lord above everything. You understand? And these brothers are learning, coming out the world, finna, come up in this school, raise and rank and raise other brothers up. And that's how it's done. Most High in Christ. Also, we got the sisters, man. Excellent sister. It's like you heard the sister in the Passover. There's plenty work. Sisters say, what do they do when they come to the truth? There's work for you. There's work. I mean, You got, first of all, taking care of the men, making sure your husband and, you know, sisters and brothers in the truth, you know what I mean? You got sisters, you know, feeding brothers at camp, orchestrating different things up in here, man. You a sister, you come up in the truth, man, of course you can find. We got, you know what I'm saying? Make sisterhood glorious again. You know what I'm saying? Make it glorious. You know what I mean? What's stopping you from, you know, orchestrating a woman's night out or doing something, you know, to show your appreciation for the brotherhood? You understand? Sisters in here are excellent sisters, man. You understand? So with that being said, Lord allow, man, we're gonna finish up David. We're gonna finish up David. We're gonna go into the part of Jerusalem when David. And I got an important question for those. What do they say? Shalom Negroes. Is it called Yarashalam or Yarashalam? That is the question. Is the city of peace called Yarashalam or Yarashalam? All right. So you think about that while we go on and take care of this class, man. Let's go into what we going into first, Abba?
Yes, sir. Missing persons, sir.
Missing persons. Ooh. Okay, let's get it. Of course, you was playing this in the beginning, but I see why you stopped it. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
21,900 with the most missing children. Pay close attention and check where your country appears on this list, because sometimes we scroll past headlines like this without really thinking, but the numbers are terrifying. Countries with the most missing children: Italy, 21,951 missing children each year. South Korea, 25,690 to missing children each year. Russia, 45,000 missing children each year. Canada, 45,288 missing children each year. India, 96,000 missing children each year. Germany, 100,000 missing children each year. United Kingdom, 1 in 12,035 missing children each year. United States, 460,000 missing children each year, with 2,300 children going missing every day. What do you think is actually causing all these disappearances? Are these kids running away? Or is something far more disturbing happening behind the scenes? Are they being kidnapped? Are they being trafficked? Are there secret groups operating in the shadows, using these children for things the world doesn't want to talk about? Why do so many cases never get solved? Why do some countries have higher numbers than others? And most importantly, why aren't we seeing global outrage on the same level as other issues?
That's what I want to understand. The scripture said, the Lord then poured out a deep sleep upon you. Your seers, your rulers, Black people and Latino seers and rulers, they don't see. They don't understand what's going on. They have no way for you to walk therein. They don't understand the scriptures, man. If I could, there's a little sidebar. One of the places I traveled this week, man. There's this preacher that I talked to. He's a preacher too, that I talked to, and somehow we was discussing things, and it got up on Ruth. It got on Ruth, and we were talking about. He's like, Ruth is a Moabite. Ruth is a Moabite. I said, no, she's not, and you just don't understand the scripture. Understand it. And then I gave him. What did I say? It was, what was it? I can't remember exactly. And he was stunned. He just said, oh, he shut down after I said that. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, and he was stunned. I could see, you know, when you lay something on somebody heavy, they start to think, they start to transform in their mind, and the gears start to, you know, shifting or whatever. And so that's the feeling I got. Same feeling I got when General used to lay something heavy on me back in the day. It used to my head started trying to dissolve, you know, trying to digest it. You know what I mean? So yeah. So it's just they don't understand, man. And so here we are. They don't understand that the wicked is ruling, and our job is to chase the goddamn wicked away.
Right.
You understand? Give me missing people. We got a ton. We got a ton. We can't go over everybody. We're giving you the most recent missing persons and Blacks, Latinos, and we didn't get the Native Americans this week. We're gonna have to get on top of that. But yeah, go ahead, Abad.
Yes, sir. Come on. This is Anaya Smith.
Mm-hmm.
She's 17. She's 17 years old, missing from Florida. Since
missing from Florida?
Yes, sir.
17 from Florida. What's her name? Shania?
Orlando, Florida. She's
Orlando,
17
Florida. Okay. Disney World. That's another thing. You take your kid down. What's it? Disneyland and down in Florida. World is in California, right? Okay, Disneyland. You taking your kid to Disneyland? That's where all the pedophiles are gonna be hanging around. That's where all the child snatchers and everything, because they know kids are gonna be drawn to that, that place. You understand? Be on high alert for your kids, man. And not only your kids, this is adults being, missing, turning up missing. You know what I mean? So we're going to have to be diligent in these days. I mean, evil is all around us, everywhere we learn, because of that goddamn Christian church. I was in somewhere, man. I got him. It was something evil going on. I said, goddamn, these Christians got me in a goddamn situation with all these damn heathens trying to, manipulate our people. Go ahead. The next one.
Yes, sir. Next one is 14-year-old girl. Her name is Zeta Lopez.
Zeta Lopez. Uh-huh.
Missing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
She right here in Philly, missing. Lopez. Go ahead. Any more?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else on this one? No.
Yes, on this one. Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Since she's missing since February 9th, 2026.
Okay, February 9th. Keep a lookout, of course, It's a lot of evil happening up in this city. Keep it in all cities. Keep a lookout for these kids, man, and And it was. Go ahead. Let's go ahead. Move.
Yes, sir. Next one is Clarissa Rivera.
Clarissa Rivera.
Yes, sir. She's 37 years old. Yeah, she was she's missing from I believe San Diego, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
California.
I think it is San Diego. Yeah, I remember seeing that one. Taking a look at it. Yeah, I just said, even adults is getting, being whatever's going on. Can you imagine? And let me just add this: every city that the sister was talking about missing kids in, all ruled by your oppressor, the wicked, that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
You understand? So go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Yes, sir.
37 for San Diego.
And the next one is, yes,
real quick.
Yuan Duran Lopez. Rodriguez,
Go ahead. Yuan Rodriguez, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Missing from where?
He's 21 years old.
21.
He's missing from Philadelphia.
Philadelphia? Okay. We got quite a few missing people in this city. And y'all, just to let y'all know, it's way more than what we putting down. We just trying to put down a few of the current ones so that maybe, somebody could, somebody will, notice it. It can be a situation and get a brother or sister a hand. You understand? Call and let the people let them know, hey, I seen such and such. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Last seen February, missing from February 26, 2026.
Okay. All right. So that's Juan Rodriguez?
Yeah. Juan Duran Rodriguez.
Okay. All right. Put these on. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. This one.
Urgent. 17-year-old Caitlin Reeder is missing from Palmerton. She was last seen March 4th. Look closely at these photos. If you've seen her, call Palmerton Police or 911 immediately. Urgent.
That must be an endangered sister right there. They put the alert like that out. Must mean very urgent. She's in big trouble. Yeah, it didn't say where. I don't know where that's at. Where is that at? Palmerton.
Yeah, Pennsylvania, sir.
That's in Pennsylvania? Okay. All right, I've never heard of that one. Okay. All right, let's go next.
Yes, sir. Now we are in the invention, sir.
Okay, let's go to invention. Let's get three inventions.
Three inventions?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. I have 4 if you want 4.
You have 4 total?
4 total, yes, sir.
Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do those.
Come. Yes, sir.
I told you, black people that invented everything. Blacks and Latinos invented everything, man. To be on the bottom of society is an outrage in itself, man. Considering, and it should let you know that they are definitely looking to oppress and destroy our nation, man. You know, through the lies and all the other things that prop up this nation. As the truth is being exposed, it is bringing down this kingdom. It's bringing it down. You understand? Thanks be to the Lord, man. You understand what the I.S.U.P.K is doing is outstanding work. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Before virtual imaging, there was before 3D movies. Before virtual imaging, there was Valerie Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Before 3D movies, before virtual imaging, there was Valerie Thomas, a NASA scientist who invented the illusion transmitter, technology that changed how we see images in space, medicine, and media. She broke barriers in STEM, proving brilliance has no gender or color. Her work still shapes the future today. Before 3D...
I didn't even heard of this sister right here. Brilliant blacks and Latinos. What happened to the one that's supposed to be the hockey?
Hockey? Yes, sir.
Yeah, bring that one up. You know, black people invented hockey, right? I know y'all know that. Y'all should know. The slaves that, well, we're going to talk about it right here. But this sister right here, brilliant sister. Brilliant. Gave white people the ability to do this and yet are not recognized. If you don't dig this information out, you'll never know. You'll be walking around in ignorance, thinking that white people invented every goddamn thing. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Pulling up right now. Come. You want the picture first. Come.
Yeah, put the picture up. Read that real quick.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Oh, I didn't cue the picture, sir. Slovakia, my fault.
Okay. Pull up the story. Well, it pretty much says that black people invented the slaves that fled up into Canada. I think it was Canada, right? Yeah. Yes, and invented hockey. They invented the hockey, and now it's talking about the earliest plays in hockey were invented by black people. So you got the sport, the hockey. Hockey itself was invented by black people. Then you got certain plays that if you don't understand, you'll think white people started it, but it was actually invented by black people. Play the clip.
Yes, sir.
Most iconic moves in hockey, the slap shot and butterfly goaltending, weren't invented by NHL legends. What? They were created by black players who history tried to erase. In 1895, the Colored Hockey League formed in Nova Scotia with over 400 black players, sons and grandsons of escaped slaves. Henry Braces Franklin pioneered the butterfly style in 1900, dropping to his knees to make saves when it was illegal everywhere else. Eddie Martin invented the slap shot in 1906 with the Halifax Eurekas. This happened 17 years before the NHL even existed. Yet these revolutionary techniques that define modern hockey were credited to white players decades later. Bernie Boom Boom Geoffrion got famous for the slap shot in the 1950s, but Eddie Martin was doing it 50 years earlier. Their league operated for 35 years, entertaining multiracial crowds with fast, physical, and innovative hockey. Then their story vanished from history books until 2004. These pioneers deserve the recognition they never got. Share this to honor hockey's true innovators. The two most...
Okay, pull up the next one, Abay. So now, you got, of course, through integration, all of the black sports history is damn near vanished. Now you hear about, you know, those that are innovative white sport. I mean, you know, their team, their leagues and all that. All this history is gone. Like, you know, you got to go and research it because it ain't something that's readily known. It's buried because they don't want you to understand this history. So they can promote their people as the creators of these things. Black people have created damn near everything. I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. A lot of those the people in history we hear about were black people. We're black people, and they just hit them by putting a white face on them. You understand? Especially during the Dark Ages. But let's go right here to this right here.
Yes, sir.
This invention.
She was only 23, and she solved what the world couldn't. Alice Augusta Ball developed the first effective treatment for leprosy, giving hope to thousands. Then her work was taken, her name erased, and others claimed the credit. History forgot her. Time corrected it. Greatness doesn't ask permission. It leaves proof. She was only...
Another sister, not no damn African. I'm so sick of them trying to join us to those Africans, man. No Africans don't do nothing great. You understand? You was given the spirit of the Lord, man.
Right.
So there's a sister I'd never even heard of. You understand? So I looked up and, heard this and I was like, what? I had to do some research on that. There it was. Our sisters is great. Our brothers is, our whole nation is great. Right. Latino tribes, great, man. They great. Everybody's still in their food, their culture, their history, all that being erased. You understand? Forget about the Native American Indians.
Right.
You understand? Forget about that. I mean, they done took everything. You understand? That's how they do the people of God, but we find it now. All this stuff is being uncovered and the truth is coming out. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Are you curious about who helped make firefighting safer? Let's uncover the story of Thomas J. Martin and his game-changing invention. Born on May 29, 1842, Thomas Jefferson Martin, an African-American inventor, made history on March 26, 1872. On this day, Martin was granted a patent for his innovative version of the fire extinguisher. His invention, listed under patent number 125,063, was an improvement on earlier models. Unlike the wall-mounted extinguishers we see today, Martin's design involved pipes and valves. Picture this: a fire extinguisher connected to a reservoir of water, ready to spray down burning flames. It was practical, It was revolutionary. Martin's contribution to fire safety is often overlooked, but his ingenuity made a significant impact. Next time you see a fire extinguisher, remember Thomas J. Martin, a name worth knowing. Stay curious, history buffs. There's always more to discover.
All right. So there you have it. There we have it. Any questions? Of course, if you got any questions, just type them in. Anything that's on your mind, whatever, we can go into it. You know what I mean? So let's hit the stories right now before we go into the topic. Oh, here it is, right here. We're going to go into this story because the sisters have a very big problem with hair. And it's basically related to the people that's our oppressors being in rulership and, dictating to our people what do I want to say? The beauty standards that's accepted. I see a few comments about. Let me have a few of them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 sisters were saluting you, sir.
Hey, shalom, sis. YAHAWASHI. Who was that, Pre?
Yes, we had.
No, I mean, who was the one that was? Okay, the name. Give me the names.
Yes, sir. Yes, it was Ahawaba.
Okay, Ahawaba.
Yes, sir. From South Carolina.
Okay.
Cow from Texas, and Nazama.
Okay. Nazama. Okay, shalom, sis. All right. I'm glad y'all in the class. The water for joining this class, man. You know what I mean? What else? Was there any more comments or anything?
Further up, there are some more brothers saluting you as well, sir. That was just
okay. That was just a third to the brothers. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go ahead. Now, right here. Let me explain. Right here, I was staying with beauty standards. All up in North, Central, and South America, we have our standards of beauty is linked to European what the European standards. You understand? And the Christian church worship, the Roman Catholic Church, all of it is linked to that. You understand? Our women compare themselves to, white women and the women that this place says are beautiful, which is insanity, because it does something in retrospect. It makes you think of yourself as ugly or, not, you hate yourself and the people that look like you. So let's go into it. See what we got.
So I have to ask you guys, do you believe that there is a such thing as good hair?
Absolutely. I have the best hair in Atlanta. I have the white girl flow, and my hair does this.
You have the what?
The white girl flow.
The white girl flow?
Yes.
Okay, explain to me what the white girl flow is.
Everybody's like, oh my God, did you just say that? Yeah, I could do this. And like a lot of black girls just can't do that with their hair. And they honestly just can't because they don't have good quality hair. And I do.
Okay. And Kelly, Akia, what do you have to say about the white girl flow?
I think
I've never heard that before, actually.
I wouldn't put it like that per se, but we do stay in a Eurocentric lifestyle. We've been in America, even though we came here unwillingly, we're here now and we've adapted to this way and we're accustomed. And I think that it's more professional. It looks better when you look at it.
Oh my God.
The appearances in
we have come
coarse
so
or
long,
kinky or
so
matted.
far,
The term nappy hair is always a term of contempt. So no one was ever saying you got nappy hair by saying you got good hair. So I technically do think that nappy hair would be considered a bad grade of hair.
Okay, but you guys are talking about, like, there's a difference. And I think
We've
it's
adopted the
very, very, very
Eurocentric
important,
mindset
especially for
is
our audience
very
at home, the
clear
women that are
because
not black,
girl,
to
what?
understand the different types of hair.
Right.
Because, Shay, you straighten your hair
Ew.
chemically?
Yes.
I wonder
Okay,
if she
so
cringes
naturally your hair
watching this
is
back.
Very nappy.
like how mine is right now. Like I braided my hair natural, so it's
really
kinky.
curly and coarse. Yeah.
Okay, so but you straighten your hair.
Yeah.
So is that good hair to you, or is that nappy hair straightened?
It's amazing hair to me with my hair straight.
Speaking for a person who has hair, I think that my hair is more matted and coarse and kinky. I have a kitchen in the back, what black women like to call kitchens, because it's real coarse. It looks like a scoring pad. Women with more loosely coiled hair, Tyra, like I think that you have.
My hair's not loosely coiled.
My hair would never lay down like that.
Listen, with some gel and a toothbrush.
Right, I had to use mad chemical. Exactly, I had to use mad chemical.
And just Tyra didn't get her hair washed and conditioned, braided down.
I think it's more manageable with hair that's less loosely coiled.
Why does your hair have to lay down? That's the question. Exactly. Why do you have to have a hairstyle that's laying down? That's just like straightening anyway.
Well, why do I have to have an afro to technically define me as being black? I think that I'm black, and I think that I'm a strong black woman. And in today's society, I think that straight hair is just more acceptable.
You don't have to have an afro to be a strong black woman, but you have to not hate on what you really are to be a strong black woman. Your natural state.
I'm American.
You're an American. American has nothing to do with hair. Right. We have put this on ourselves. We have made ourselves hate the texture of our hair. We have let other people's ideas.
I don't hate the texture of my hair, but coming from the African and my African descent, when we came into this country, we didn't have African combs to comb our hair with, so we had to adapt. Having kinky hair was an evolutionary adaptation in Africa. We got kinky hair.
You don't have to have a comb to comb your hair. There are other ways to style your hair. The problem with black women is we have to learn how to style and treat our natural hair and stop trying to conform to something that is not natural and is unhealthy for our hair.
Which takes a lot of preparation.
My hair is very healthy.
Your hair can be healthy. How long is this?
We have about we at the 3-minute mark. There's approximately like 4 minutes and 30 seconds in it.
Oh, so the whole thing is 4 minutes and 30 seconds?
And we at the 3-minute mark, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Play it. You might as well play the little minute left.
Come on.
Relaxers do not make your hair healthy. I don't care how shiny it looks. I don't care how much it bounces. When you put that chemical on your hair, it is sucking moisture out of your hair. It is breaking your natural hair down. I have proof. I used to relax my hair.
But growing your dreads, you don't wash your hair for 3 months.
I wash my hair every day.
When you first got the dreads,
you wash your hair every day.
I don't wash my dreads.
You wash your hair every day now. But when you first
got the dreads,
it was natty and kinky and nappy. You couldn't wash your hair for 3 months. I know the preparation that it takes.
That is the misconception.
Anybody in the audience not black, confused right now or understanding what's going on? Anybody? Why don't you come to the mic?
People are confused.
Why don't you come to the mic in the pink sweater and explain to us what you're confused about? Because I can break it down for you, maybe.
The biggest thing I don't understand is not washing your hair every day.
Well, actually, it's not good for people, for a lot of people, even people with straight hair, to not wash your hair every day. A lot of hairdressers are saying that.
That's why we can't have those conversations amongst companies.
All right, I think that's it. That's it about
that girl.
You can clip it. I want to see some responses. I want y'all saw what was going down, what was being laid down in there. What's her name? I can't think of her name. It's not Holly Berry. That's the other one.
I think the lady said Tyra.
Tyra Banks. That's who that is. Yeah. Yeah. I want to. What y'all think? Come on, y'all. Class, we can dish out a little bit of information. That is a lot of self-hatred right there, boy. That's a lot of self-hatred, if I can say so myself. But I want to hear what maybe somebody in the class had to say about it. You can say something if you like before I go into my little thing. I mean, nobody? I know the sisters is feeling something. I know they got something. Come on now, this is time to talk. I didn't heard everything about here. I didn't heard it all. I didn't heard why they cut their hair down real short, because of the grind, ain't got time to deal with it. I didn't heard why you wear dreadlocks. I didn't heard all kinds of things about hair. Now let's get it out and let's wash everything we done heard clean. Let's try to renew our minds, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say. You know what I mean? Nobody. Nobody. Give me okay. If I could.
Yes, sir.
I should have went to what's the brother's name? Absalom, the poet that pulled his hair, but I'm not gonna go into that one. Give me the one I asked for. The first one.
You want me to start in the Bible dictionary, or you want me to start with the scripture?
No, I want Isaiah. Isaiah, the one in Isaiah.
I think you call for Judges, sir, first.
After that. I want the one Isaiah 3:16.
Yeah, that's Judges 3:16. Yeah, because 6:6. Oh, Isaiah 3:16.
I want Isaiah 3:16. I think it is. About just grab it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry.
Don't sweat. Is Hawar here? Is he not here?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. No problem. All right, let's go to the scriptures on it.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Judges, chapter 3.
No, not Judges. I just said Isaiah.
This is okay. I said the wrong book. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
Stop right there. Haughty. What does that word haughty mean? The daughters of Zion. Zion, we're going to go into it in a minute. Zion it means Israel, but it's a little bit more. Go look up haughty real quick.
Yes, sir.
Look up haughty. Let's get the word haughty. Let's understand the scriptures. Haughty is this particular spirit about a woman that she's not supposed to have. And the Lord is showing you our women that are in that spirit, man, are the ones getting plagued the most. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Haughty.
Read that for me.
Yes, sir. Haughty, arrogantly superior and disdainful.
You are not humble in your doings, in the things of the Lord. You think you have to do. A lot of women think if they're not in charge of doing things, then they can't get with it. You have a haughty spirit. That's why you go through the things you're going through most of the time. Can't find a good man. Can't find this. Can't find that. No, it's you. You're the problem. Now read it from the top again.
Yes, sir.
It's right here in the Bible. The prophet Isaiah said this in the Old Testament. Read it again.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes.
What does it mean to stretch forth necks? What are blacks and Latino women doing that the Lord does not like? Anybody? What's the stretch forth necks? What? Go ahead, Abad.
It's like having a sense of like you're above everyone.
Yeah, you're walking. Yeah. That type of prideful walking instead of having a humble spirit. The Lord said, every high hill will be made low. You understand? He doesn't want you in that type of spirit because what the hell do you know? You don't. When you're in that type of spirit, you think what you do is right. Then you don't have to consort with the Lord. That's a prideful spirit. A high walk like this, like looking down on everybody else. Stretch forth necks and what else? And always looking for what you can, looking for something beyond your means, knowing we're in captivity. But wanting every goddamn thing you see in captivity. Everything. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go into the situation, but go ahead. And wanton eyes. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. We got two responses, sir.
Please.
Trooper Shakat says, into everything.
Into always. Listen, the Lord said he hates feet that rushes to what is it? That rushes to calamity. I'm paraphrasing. Always rushing to something when you hear a fight going on or something evil being done. Here you are rushing to see what it's all about. Because why? You want to partake in that evil. That's why women, that's why they say they don't like good guys. Because why? Good guy ain't evil enough for them. You ain't doing nothing evil for them. They call it being bored. I'm bored. You ever see women say, I'm bored, I'm bored. Plenty of goddamn thing. You can pick up a goddamn, you can, start your, what you call that, yarn, crocheting or something. I don't know. You could do something. Learn something. What you bored for? I'm bored because there's no excitement around here. That's that type of bored. You understand? Keep going.
We have another.
Yes, another comment. Go ahead.
This is from young man Charles UPK. They are proud.
They're very proud. I saw a woman. Look this up real quick. 70-year-old woman on the Pop the Balloon. 70 years old. Said she went the guy she was the talking to was too small, was too short for him or whatever. 7 years old. I hope she's a widow or something. You know what I mean? This is that type of spirit, man. A spirit of not understanding. You don't never stand with what the spirit of the Lord. You always wanting something other. That's why the women in relationships now, they looking at the other relationship because they're looking for something better than the situation they got instead of making that their that type of who they with and building that. You jump out that relationship because you think it's better over here. And then continue. 80-something% of marriages end on divorce by women. That's insane. That's insanity. That's hoes. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Abad. What we got? You got it?
Yes, sir. I think I just can't play. I can do a still shot. I can't play the video because it might be a podcast.
It might be a part. It's the Pop the Balloon thing. I think you might be right. Go ahead, pull the still shot up there. It was insane, brother. Y'all gotta look at this. Just look it up. Y'all can look it up. But yeah, pretty much he said he's too small. Brother the same height, maybe a little taller, but she wanted a tall guy, 70 years old. 1 foot damn in the goddamn grave. Was you planning the goddamn future with someone you know what I mean? But it's crazy. Y'all can look it up. Okay, 1 to 9. Go ahead. You can keep that up as you read.
Yes, sir. Come. 1 to 9. Walking and mincing as they go.
Walking and mincing. What does that mean? When you walk and you mince. We doing this, man, because of love, man. You know what I mean? We bringing this out to our sisters to realize that the way that they are going is leading to death. You're not going to ever live in a life, this lifetime, you know what I mean? This type of lifestyle is how can I say it? It's detrimental to you, how you're supposed to be. It's not coinciding with the way the Bible says we're supposed to be living. So it's got to be a change made, man. You understand? Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
What's walking and mincing? If you don't know the word, look it up. You walking and mincing as you go.
Mincing. Moving or behaving in an effectively dainty or delicate way.
Walking like that thing, sitting on eggshells or something. I'm just joking. I mean, you walking like, how can I say, like, you being what's the word I'm looking for? You try to draw attention to yourself, but not in an overtly way. You know what men like to look at as you're walking. You're doing things in a sly way. You understand? Keep going.
Yes, sir. and making a tinkling with their feet.
That what? Oh, also them little teeny steps. You know what I mean? Them steps that make you think, make you seem, like you drawing attention because, you know how to. Y'all know it. Y'all sisters know what I'm talking about. And making a tinkling as they go. What's that? Read on some more. It might tell you. It's going to tell you.
Verse 17. Therefore, the Lord will smite.
Or tinkling, meaning you used to draw attention to yourself. They're like the bells on their slippers back in the day. They don't do it so much now, I don't think. They got the little flip-flops and what else they got on their feet that draw attention to themselves, to their feet and all that. And to, like I'm in the room, notice me, and, all them big old puffy boots they got on to try to draw attention to themselves. You know what I mean? I mean, it's all right to do a little something. Look, we know you women. We know you women. And let me tell you something else. A woman that knows how to present herself is a much more attractive than somebody that's always trying to draw themselves to something nasty. Because that type of woman, even though a lot of guys lust for that type of, even a lot are drawn to that type of woman, that type of woman does not show maturity or understanding how to be in a relationship and to build. There's a difference in the two. Go ahead, Abad.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, quickly, we gotta
come on. Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
He said, because you don't want to take his counsel and you want to do things, you want to go out here and, use what you got to get what you want pretty much, then the Lord going to do something spiritual to you. So now he's going to smite the scab of the crown of the heads of the daughters of Jerusalem. Jerusalem was what is the city, where David, we're going to go into it in a minute, how David took Jerusalem. Used to be the Jebusites, who was a Canaanite people living in the land. You understand? Until David took it over, and then it became the eternal capital of our nation. And by Jerusalem, meaning you supposed to be the daughters, that said the daughters of Zion. Right. Jerusalem is Zion. You the daughters that represent the Lord, man.
Right.
Supposed to be. Those that do come out of that. I know the world wants to turn you into hoes. Because it wants you to desire. I'm gonna tell you how you turn into a hoe. You desire another man's culture, another man's ways over yours. There's black hair underneath that white wig you putting on, that white hair you got on top. That's oppressing that black hair. Let free that black hair. You talking about free something. You understand? Free that. Free that black hair. I don't mean in your mind, black hair don't look good. It's beautiful, man. It's wonderful. And in the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be glorious.
Right.
You understand? That white hair. No, now listen. I know the tribe, all our sisters in all the tribes have beautiful hair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Latino sisters, beautiful, man. I don't have to tell y'all. You understand? Beautiful. Our Gadite sisters, Native American sisters, beautiful, glorious. That God made you to be beautiful in your own way, man. Right. Not in another man's direction. You understand? Go ahead. I was saying, and that's what makes you hate yourself, and then, of course, hate the man that you with, because he's a representation of yourself. That's why you can't stay in the marriages. That's why you can't, stay in anything that deals with couple, because you got to remove the white man. You got to remove you right now, you don't believe you can be married without the white man. That's insanity to me. Because we was getting married back in the time of King David. White man wasn't in. You understand? So, and all, you know, all through history, we got married. Don't think we got married. The only time we had weddings was when the Greeks appeared. When the Greeks appeared, we had marriages. That's crazy. That's insane. The Lord set up marriage. You understand? Right. Okay, go ahead, Abba. Let's get some more.
Yes, sir.
Anybody got any questions? They want to say anything? Let's do it. Because this demon got to be fought. This demon wants you to take on the things of your oppressor so that you will deny yourself and your people, you understand? And cater to him and his people. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Oh, also this demon wants you to attack your people. That's how you know it's a demon, because it attacks the thing of God, the things of God. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And the Lord will discover their secret parts.
What's that? Discover your secret parts. Anybody want to take a stab at it? Please. Don't let me talk all day. What's discovering their secret? What's their secret part? All right. I'm going to go ahead and tell you for time's sake, because I got to get into the story. Because they have stretched forth necks, proud as hell, and wanting every goddamn thing they see in this empire, they're going to be out here being hoes. They're going to be on the hoes all over the place, on the internet, on the TV, on, you know, whatever. Because of that right there.
Right.
You understand? The Lord going to discover your secret parts. What does that mean? What is he saying? Because if you not obeying him or doing the things you're supposed to do, he could protect. The Lord he's the Almighty. The Lord makes women. I ain't worried about no women. The Lord makes women. You understand? And the Lord will discover your secret parts to get you out here doing all kind of manner of evil. It's supposed to get you to turn back to the Lord, because you're being punished for the evil that you do. Supposed to say, oh man, why am I going through all this? Where is the Lord? And make you turn from your evil ways. But some of our sisters go deeper and deeper into their evil ways, trying to get out of this situation, if you know what I mean. Go ahead.
Okay. Keep going with Isaiah, sir.
Say it again?
Keep going with Isaiah.
Yeah, please keep going.
Yes, sir. Verse 18. And in that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet.
What's that? What's the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet? Why does the Lord say go ahead, Abba? Let me see if you get it.
Is it like their pockets for their jewelry?
They said about their feet.
Oh. I was thinking about the tinkling ornaments.
The things that they use, you know, some our sisters used to wear, and there's no problem with wearing it. You know, them little ankle jewelry, things on their feet to, you know, to draw the little that draw attention to their feet and all, to make them more desirable. I guess you could call it where you're decking yourself. But you're not decking yourself with righteousness. You're decking yourself to draw attention. A woman that likes to draw attention, a lot of attention from men, is in a whore mindset. She got to be more, what do you call that? What's the word I'm looking for? More, what's the word? The Paul said in the New Testament. Y'all bear with me on this. My mind is all over the place. But she got to be more humble. She got to be more, you know what I mean? Like, she got to recognize you as her head. She got to recognize that she's not living just for herself. She got to keep in mind of her father. Somebody say something about it? Somebody got a comment or something?
Yes, sir.
Please.
Trooper Sakat said what they thought to do.
Say it again.
What they thought to do.
I'm not.
Shawataza Halak says shamefaced it.
Yeah, that's shamefaced it. Absolutely. Go ahead. Somebody else say something?
That was it. That was shamefaced it.
No, somebody. Oh, shamefaced. Okay. Absolutely, man. Meaning that's a wise sister. Y'all think sisters in that type of spirit is it's not aware of what's going on. You think that they don't have that worldly knowledge that you think they should have. Those are wise sisters, man. Trust me. Those are sisters the Lord look down, and the Lord will protect.
Right.
Give me the scripture. No, give me some more on this. I think it's a little bit more on this.
Yes, sir.
I want to hit it for him. Go ahead.
And their calls and their round tires like the moon.
That big old earring, y'all, especially back in the day. That black woman had them big hoop earrings up in there. In them ears, man. Someone would like the salt and pepper earring. Y'all know what I'm talking about. For y'all that know about salt and pepper. You know about salt and pepper, how I buy it?
I can't recall.
You're too young now. You can't recall. Okay, all right. But y'all know what them old them earrings and sisters used to wear back in the day. Gold earrings. Them big old things to make them, Go ahead.
The chains and the bracelets and the mufflers.
That's what they use, man, to try to deck themselves real, to make themselves feel special when they ain't acting special. You know what I mean? Go ahead. That's it.
There's a couple more.
We got go. Is anything? Go ahead.
Verse 20: the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings.
Okay, all those things were used in the wrong spirit. You can use some things in the right spirit now. I got a husband. I love my husband. I want to keep him, keep his attention. That's right. You know what I mean? All right, go to the one I pulled. Also, the hair thing I want to get into is what's the one I pulled? I can't remember.
Yes, you pulled Judges 16 and 13.
Yeah, Judges. And we're gonna look it up in the Bible on locks. A lot of times I see a lot of that growing. The sister that was listening to the show, that's why I wanted to get the one where she's in it. She's got locks. And that's not our custom. Locks or them dreads or the matted down hair is not our custom. We're gonna prove that to you right now. You understand? Go ahead, please.
This is the book of Judges, the 16 and verse 13.
You got to read it from the Bible dictionary first.
Yes, sir. This is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Locks. The braided locks.
The what?
The braided locks.
The braided locks. That's what they call locks. Braids. Cornrows. You understand? Go ahead.
Of the Nazarite Samson.
Of the Nazarite Samson. So a lot of people look at Samson and look at locks and refer those to what the East Indians and the Africans are wearing because they believe that they're Africans. You know what I'm saying? So they wear the hairstyle of their culture, but it has nothing, we have nothing to do with the Africans or the East Indians. You understand? That was a culture. You got it in the dictionary? I mean, the Bible?
Yes, sir.
Judges? Okay, we don't get to. That was a lot of times homeless or people that was living outside that didn't do their hair would wear locks. You see a lot of homeless people wearing it, right? But they don't have time to do their hair. They don't have the means to do their hair. So if you're an African, you living like that, you ain't got, you locks, your hair locks, you're locked up. But that ain't got nothing to do with us. We are people that like to take baths, man. Right. We the people that like to comb our hair. We are people that like to, style our hair. Now we're going to go into the Bible, and there's a lot of history on how the brothers in the West Indian Islands, got started to adapt to that lifestyle. rosters and all that. All that comes from them people that came into their land and taught them about them false gods. You understand? Go ahead, Abad. Excuse me.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 16 and verse 13. And Delilah said unto Samson.
Now, this is Samson. Read on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hitherto thou hast mocked me and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou mightest be bound. And he said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the
So
web.
now it says one, it's part of there. It's another part in the scripture where he said he took the I think that is the weaving of the web, 7 locks of the web, meaning you weaving your hair. That's the lock. You can unlock your hair by unweaving it, and then you can lock it by weaving the strands together. Does it say read on? I think I'm going to say it a little bit further. Hawar.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you're giving a lot of feedback. Could you
okay, I'll put myself on mute, sir.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Verse 14. And she fastened it with the pen and said unto him,
no, give me what your part I'm looking for. You got, I think it's in, is that it? Did we read it?
No, you want me to read it again? Read the script?
I think it was like 19 or something like that, or 6. I can't remember.
Yes, sir. Verse 19. And she made him sleep upon her knees, and she called for a man, and she caused him to shave off the 7 locks of his head.
Oh, no, that wasn't it. Okay, but anyway, y'all get the idea. We were the weaving and locks. And give me the 3-chord the other one, the other precept. We're gonna move on. We got a few stories. My goodness, you running behind.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4 and verse 12. And if one prevail against him, 2 shall withstand him, and if 3
one prevail against him, one man, you overcome him. But if you got 2 brothers, what the Lord say?
2 shall withstand him.
You can withstand a conflict. You go back to back, and whatever come in front of you, you deal with. Read on.
And a 3-fold cord is not quickly broken.
What is the Lord talking about right there? That 3-4 cord, meaning it's talking about brothers in there, brothers that stick together, brothers coming together. And it's also talking about that hair, how your hair, we represent that brotherhood with that 3-4 cord, man. You understand? We don't have a custom of dreads, man. That's why people I hate to say it, but majority of the time, people with dreadlocks, man, don't show brotherhood. You ain't got that brotherhood. You think you have brotherhood with other people that have locks, but when you'll really find out it's not what you think it is, man. You got to obey the Lord, man. We can't take the heathen's custom into our kingdom and think we're gonna represent Christ and our nation. That's why when them Ethiopians and what was heavy, when they came, and this is where the goddamn a lot of brothers found the Ethiopian bull crap, that roster. They came to our land when that Sheba came. She saw how we was operating, and she said the servants look like princesses. I'm paraphrasing. The servants of this kingdom look like princesses, and they're she looked at their head. She took certain of our custom back to our people, her people, and one of them was them braids. A lot of Ethiopians be sporting them braids because a lot of times we don't understand. It comes back from them seeing us sporting them braids and how we used to rock our gear and all that. You understand? So I want to bring that out, man, to kind of edify. If anybody got any questions, please type it in. You understand? We can go into history another time on how our brothers in the West Indian Islands, started to follow that, of course. And that's another form of what? Hating your hair. That's what it is. You understand? All right, let's go on to the next story.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Making it big.
What we got? What's coming up next?
Yes, the Jamaican.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the slavery we talked about. We go ahead, play it.
Yes, sir. Let's start it over.
Cause War, you can come in anytime you want to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anybody?
Salakia, sir, if I could.
Please.
That's what you call internalized racism, where she automatically dropped to her knees and crawled to him without even being, told to do so or anything. Salakia.
That's right. That's insane love for your oppressor. Can you that woman will never crawl to a black man and yell like that, but she'll do it to a white man. That was Charles III, right? Who was that about? King
Charles III.
Yeah. Insane. Do you see what's going on? You understand? Why does she feel that way? Let me ask y'all that. What's causing her to love the people that have murdered and enslaved her people and oppressed them and destroyed their families and all kinds of mess, put drugs in the neighborhood? You understand? All kind of zoning. How they, what do you call that? The zoning that they put it, to keep you away from them or to keep you in a certain section of a place. What causes that? Anybody? Nobody? I'm gonna talk the whole class. Y'all can get some bar talking the whole class. Love. What caused them to love your oppressor? God, give me the scripture where God said, "I didn't put you down here to destroy you, but that you would turn back to me." You're not supposed to be worshiping the gods of this place, man. You're not supposed to be, because you're going to end up loving. You want to love them and hate yourself, hate your people. You understand? You're going to look at your people as if they nothing. That's what's going on in our society, man. That's what the damage the Christian church has done. That's why it's easy to sell your people drugs and to murder and do all the other things that's showing hatred to each other, man. Anybody? Go ahead, Abad, if you got it.
Yes,
you need
sir.
a minute or two?
1 more minute, sir.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Because we got to hurry up through these stories real quick and go on to the topic. You're going to see a lot of this stuff, man. A lot of what we're doing, we're oppressing each other. And for us to understand the truth of our condition and the things we're going through, you're going to have to stop with the mindset of oppression. A lot of your problems come from you, the way you think about everybody, or the way you think about your people. Black people have their own problems. Send me some of the things people say about black people. Black people this. It's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm right now, just coming off the top of my head, I can just probably name a few, but y'all can imagine the things that we say about each other. Who gives us the right to understand another man's walk of life? What that person has been through. You understand? I know he ain't supposed to be doing a lot of things, but YAHAWASHI even found a way to forgive. You know what I'm saying? It said he was go ahead, you got it about, go ahead and read it.
I don't have it yet, sir.
Okay, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Just drop it. All right, go to the next story.
Yes, sir. Next story is, yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's what. Go ahead.
That's an ass. Slap. That's an ad.
Can you put it up big?
Much more than
Yes,
a great
sir.
insurance company.
It's an ad, sir.
Okay, no sweat. So yeah, that sister right there, man, was she was way off, she's way off the deep end. You can't, you know, there's a lot of our people are gone, you know. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got any questions? I'm about to go into Jerusalem, man. Y'all, this is gonna take a minute. How many stories we got about?
We got like 3 more after this one, sir.
Okay, let's put a little speed on so we can
yes, sir.
get, it's a little pressing, but
Slovakia. My computer just froze on me, sir. Slovakia.
Okay, all right. All right, so we're gonna go into David and how he took Jerusalem, man, and why it was heavy. I'm gonna go ahead and end David today. There's so much more in bringing out David's life, but I can't bring it out. But let me just prep you for the story. David, in the sense, was like Christ. And I'm gonna tell you how. I mean, because he was the anointed, of course, and just like Christ is coming, that Christ is returning to destroy our enemies, which is the war that the Lord is bringing, and deliver us. That's the same. That's what David did. David warred against the wicked of our day. You know what I mean? Them Philistines and them Canaanites and all them. You understand? So yeah, that's pretty much. You got it about? He's off. He went through. All right. So Haward.
I'm back, sir.
Okay, Haward.
I'm slow.
Haward, what are you holding? Are you holding something?
Sir.
I told you. Okay. All right, let's go into the story. I can't wait all day. You just let me know when you get it up about, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Haward, pull up 2 Samuel, the 5th chapter. I hate to skip over the stories, but it's taking a little too long. We're going into the conquering of Jerusalem, man. It's very heavy, man. Do you have, you still on that? Just, what story are you trying to pull up about?
Yes, sir. The white cop acts undeniable.
Oh, that's a good one, too. Go to the next one, since you can't pull it up.
Yes, sir.
And see if you can pull up at the end. We'll do it. We'll end it with that one.
Yes, sir.
What's the next one?
The pastor.
Kicking the old lady down the step.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And after that, we got one more?
Yes, sir. One more after that one.
What's that?
And that is it's Chicago Democrat run city council. Just ran.
Yeah. Man, that's heavy too. All right, let's go.
Yes, sir. And on the screen.
You can't get a song started. Outputs co-produced.
Who is this?
Oh no, that's just I'm playing the
Oh, okay.
A community elder. And now outraged members of that church are demanding that pastor step down. Authorities say Lorenz Roseman was taken into custody, accused of locally. A church pastor in Gardena has been arrested, accused of assaulting a community elder. And now outraged members of that church are demanding that pastor step down. Authorities say Lorenz Roseman was taken into custody, but
one more time.
He continues to preach.
And now questions are emerging about his
pastor step down. Authorities say Lorenz locally. A church pastor in Gardena has been arrested, accused of assaulting a community elder. And now outraged members of that church are demanding that
this person, he don't give a damn about the church, the people in the church. He looking for that. He just want that check.
Step down.
That's it on there. I mean, is that it?
That's basically it on the video.
Yeah, we could have scrapped that one. But y'all guess you wanted to show it, huh? Man, oh man. How wicked that. They got no love for it. How in the world do you kick a woman of age like that out, kick her through a goddamn gate, down the steps through a gate? That is insane, man. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, y'all look at us like we evil and we violent, and they are doing all the violence, man. Doing all the evil against our nation. Incredible. Insane. You know what I mean? An elderly woman at that. You know what I mean? No love. And she older, you know, she get hurt. It's going to take that much longer for her to heal if she does. And you going to kick her through the gate like that? Like, that's insane. She better not be somebody's grandmother to come up there and looking for retribution. Because he deserves that shit. You know, of course, don't. You know what I mean? Get the correct counsel on how you deal with situations like that. I can understand a man just going up there and, you know, taking it out on his ass, man, on what he done to his grandma. You understand? And it would be right. You understand?
Salakia, sir, if I could.
Go ahead.
How could you go to his church and have him teach you about Christ when this is how he behaves, sir? Salaki.
That's what I was saying. Exactly. Excellent point. Like, this man has no love for the people he passing over. How in the hell can he kick an elderly woman down through the gate, down the steps through the gate? That woman, she could have broke her ankle and fell to her death somehow. You know what I mean?
Right.
That has it's just insane, man, how people love these damn wicked Negroes like that, man. All right. So we on the last.
I got the story.
Okay, one more real.
Yes, sir.
Bianca, are you still living on Allen View?
Yes.
Okay. What were you doing over in the Cumberland right over there?
Dropping my son off.
Okay. What'd you hand off to the gentleman that walked back in the house?
His coffee cup.
His coffee cup?
Yes. Okay. I'm tired of him leaving his mess in my car.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything illegal in the car?
You want to search it?
I mean, if you want to let me search it.
Like, what do y'all think we did a transaction or something?
Well, that's what it looked like.
Because we're black?
No. I couldn't see in your car. Your window tints too dark.
Okay,
anyway.
so exactly. So, but it looked like we were doing a drug transaction.
Yeah, so you pulled up, he came out, you handed something to him, he walked back in the
No,
house.
you missed it.
We're not going to argue about it.
I came from this way, went around, took him home,
I saw where
dropped
you came
him
from.
off.
I saw where you came from.
And I dropped him off to his house.
Okay.
He left his cup here because I'm tired of his shit being in my car. I beeped the horn, gave him his cup.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Okay. Do you have anything illegal in the car?
No.
Okay. You don't have any crack?
I don't. Sir, I'm a fucking business owner, okay? Okay. I don't have no crack. I don't have no weed. I don't sell drugs, do drugs, no none of that bullshit. It's not a question. That's very derogatory for you to say. Probably because I'm black. He was a black man, and y'all think that it looked like we were selling drugs. No, because I'm highly upset that I feel offended. I know. Come on, what we doing here? What we doing?
Would you be willing to let me search your car?
No! For what?
Well, because it looked like you did a drug transaction back
I gave him a coffee cup.
Okay. What kind of coffee cup?
It was a white fucking coffee cup.
Why are you screaming?
Because I can't believe because you keep saying that we made a drug transaction.
And that's what it looked like. Okay?
Wow.
It's simple questions.
It isn't, sir. That's not fair. That's not fair.
It's not fair. I'm sorry.
I know. And you police officers are horrible.
I'm horrible.
You police officers, sir. What we going to do, sir?
So now you're grouping me into a group of people.
And right? You're grouping me into a group of people where it looked like I was doing a drug transaction.
You could have been Mexican. You could have been white. You could have been green. You could have been yellow.
And I'm black, and it looked like that I was making a drug transaction.
Okay. All right.
And now you being a police officer, you people are horrible.
10-4. 10-4. So you don't have anything in the car?
Sir, I don't have nothing in my car.
What's the name of the gentleman that you stopped with?
That's my son, Anthony.
The bigger guy?
Yes.
That's your son?
I'm 55 fucking years old. I'll be 56 and
like
All right, so that's it. That's it on it. You can scratch that. What say you? Did I freeze up? Y'all see me? Y'all hear me?
Colonel Custer, I can hear you, sir.
Okay. It looked like it froze for a second. Oh, a bod froze, huh? All right, so anybody want to say anything about this right here?
Sorry, sir.
Let me hear y'all thoughts and y'all, you know, let's relate this to the scriptures and whatever. You understand? All right. Anybody want to take a stab at what was going on here? Explain a little bit of on the scriptures. Show me that you're aware of what the Bible's saying and relating to our situation. Give me the one where it says Isaiah 55 and is it 5? Where it says he killed Esau because Esau kills and hates Israel. I'm paraphrasing.
Salakia, sir, if I could, I got Psalms 50 and 20, Baba Kushah.
What does it say? What you got? Where's the one that says we use that says Esau because he wants to kill? I can't think of what it says exactly. It says for thy violence, not the Obadiah one, the one in Isaiah. Go ahead. What you got? Let me hear what you got, Hobor.
Salakia, sir. Officer Abba, can you pull it up? Because I'm on my phone.
What's the scripture?
Psalms 50, verse 20. It's right on topic, sir.
Okay.
Let's see. Salakia.
50 and 20.
Yes. This is the book of Psalms, 50 and verse 20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. Keep going.
Go ahead, War. Is that it?
Colonel, sir. If she wanted to, sir, she could sue, because when you accuse somebody of something like that and it's recorded, it's called slander and liable, sir. Salakia.
It's definitely called slander. Where's the one we always pull about because he want blood? Blood shall follow him. I'm paraphrasing. Blood shall pursue him. Let me look at that.
Okay.
All right. Ezekiel 35 and start at 5. That's it.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred,
ongoing hatred they have for us. Like the things that they are the original drug dealer, the original this or that. You know what I mean? They the ones that, but they taught the world that the children of Israel are the drug dealers, and we, of course, accepted it a lot of times as part of our life to try to survive in this culture, which is wrong as hell. You know what I mean? But the Lord said to read it again.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end.
You see that? Meaning, when in the time of our calamity, and in the time that our iniquity had an end, meaning the time of our punishment was up, these bastards tried to find a way to accuse and to kill us. That's basically the point. Read on.
Yes, sir. Verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood.
You see that? He's going to prepare you to blood. That's what's taking place with these different nations that are around us. The same nations that was around David killed so that we can have a kingdom, are the same nations that have came together to help to oppress you. Keep going.
And blood shall pursue thee.
Mm-hmm. Because this man has to be put in chains, because of, if you don't, he will always be in this type of, in this type of spirit. There ain't no, we both can rule. It's either he ruling or we will rule. Read on.
Yes, sir. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
And see that? He looks for a way to kill you. He does not hate blood. He looks for a way to put you in a situation so that he can kill you later on, meaning he'll put you in a situation time and time again till he gets you into a situation where he can kill you. That's the way this race is designed, man. And you got to live more, you got to have a little bit more wisdom and understanding history so you'll know how to deal with this devil. You know what I mean? All right, that's it. That's it on that?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go to Jerusalem. So you're supposed to have the you got the things I want lined up just to make sure. Let's go to 2 Samuel 5 and 6 for war. Are you in traffic?
Come, sir, but I can get it, sir.
Don't worry about it. Just mute yours. You sound kind of bad. Go ahead. Let's get 2 Samuel 5 and 6. We're going to end up David, but this is very important about Jerusalem, our capital city, man, and how it was won for the Lord. And also let's start at 5 and 1. Let's start at 1 first.
Yes, sir. This is the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 5 and verse 1. Then came all the tribes of Israel to David unto Hebron. And
Hebron is the city in Judah. David lived in Hebron 7 years before he went to conquer Jerusalem. You understand? Read on.
And
from the Jebusites. Go ahead.
And spake, saying, Behold, we are thy bone and thy flesh.
Another precept for Adam, of course, for Eve being his bone and his flesh. Then we are family. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 2. Also, in the time past, when Saul was king over us, thou was he that led us out and brought us in Israel.
You see, okay. A little bit on that, a little bit on Saul. Saul was, you know, the Lord, we asked for a king. Not to kind of be like the other nations. Saul spent his resources, his time, and his efforts to chase a brother, to try to kill a brother, to try to go after David. You understand? That, meanwhile, we got enemies all around us. All the nations, which does deserve the attention of the king, so that we won't, you know, our enemies is trying to wipe us out. That's the same spirit we in today, a lot of times. You understand? We in the same spirit of what how Saul was, because, you know, trying to kill our brothers, hating one another. Because why? Once you get that spirit of loving your enemies, there's no more love you can have for your people. I don't love nobody but my people.
Right.
I make sure, if you don't make sure your love is going to your people, then who are you really loving? Do you even know? You don't know. A lot of people think they believe that they can love everybody. That's crazy. That's insanity to me. Because how you can love white people when white people hate black people and trying to enslave them? And then how can you love black people when black people want to get free and, you know, do the will of the Lord? You can't love both of them.
Right.
You can't love white people and black people at the same time. That's crazy. Either you're going to love white people and want to be, you know, love their gods, and hate black people and want to oppress them and destroy them, or you want to love black people who want to get free and not be oppressed and destroyed. Right. So which one is it? Can't have both. Well, I don't love none of them, because all of them, when you read the Bible, have come against us because they know you are supposed to rule this earth. They're envious of you. You understand? Go ahead, let's get some more.
Yes, sir. And the Lord said to thee, thou shalt feed my people Israel, and thou shalt be a captain over Israel. Verse 3. So all the elders of Israel came to the king to Hebron, and King David made a league with them in Hebron before the Lord.
So now all of our people coming together as a nation like we should now. Gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. That's what the Lord said to do. Well, you're reading it here. Read on.
And they anointed David king over Israel.
And we are supposed to come together and anoint YAHAWASHI. We're not anointing him. We ain't got to anoint him. He is king, but we're supposed to be gathering together, getting ready for our kingdom, not trying to placate to this kingdom right here. Not try to hold the standards of our oppressor. You see his kingdom falling. The scriptures say, I see Satan falling like lightning. I'm paraphrasing.
Right.
In the book of Revelations, I think it is. Keep going.
Verse 4. David was 30 years old when he began to reign.
So now, David, 30 years old when he began to reign over the whole nation. So in David's mind was like, okay, Hebron is in Judah, but I want to centralize. I want to have a city in the middle for all tribes, not just in Judah, but in the middle, so that all tribes can come, which was Jerusalem.
Right.
Go ahead.
And he reigned 40 years. Verse 5. In Hebron, he reigned over Judah 7 years and 6 months.
Right.
And in Jerusalem, he reigned 33 years over all Israel and Judah. Verse 6.
Verse 6.
And the king and his men went to Jerusalem unto the Jebusites, the inhabitants of the land, which spake unto David, saying, Except thou take away the blind and the lame, thou shalt not come in hither.
So now, go ahead, read on.
David cannot come in hither. Verse 7. Nevertheless, David took the stronghold of Zion.
So now what? Okay, so now what are they saying? I'm not going to look for it right now, but they said they taught David went to the Jebusites was living in there, which is a offspring of the Canaanites, was living in the land, and because they lived in the land, Jerusalem is like an elevated type. It's a good land for fortification and the ward off attack, because the way it sits in an elevated spot, you'll see your enemies way before they reach that spot, and it's hard for your enemies to get into that land. Get into that land. You understand? So David brought his men to go and conquer Jerusalem. But when David got to Jerusalem, the Jebusites said, "We're not worried about you. We'll put the lame and the what else? The lame and the what's the other one?
The blind.
The blind and the lame on the walls of the city, and we ain't gotta worry about you. Meaning, you ain't gonna be able to get past them. They blind. They can't even walk. They lame, and you still can't deal with them because why? We didn't have army after army, different armies try to penetrate, and they couldn't do it. So here's David. They're not worried about David. In other words, read on. What verse you at?
Verse 7. Nevertheless, David took the stronghold of Zion. The same is the city of David.
Nevertheless, David took Zion. I don't want to go too much into it because David. How did David take Zion? Does anybody know? Anybody want to take a stab at how David? What was it means that David did to get this city? Where's the part where he talked where Job came in? I think it should be around here, or is it another part of the Bible? Let me see. Where Job volunteered to where Job volunteered. I gotta find that. Let me see. Well, anybody want to take a stab at it? David understood something about that city. Oh, shit. Joab volunteers. Hold on 1 second, y'all. If I can get this. Tears. Take. Let me see if I can find. Let me see. Nah, I'd have to find this one. I don't know where. Okay, it should be somewhere up in here though. But anyway, David knew that the way to conquer this city was going through the fortified waterway. They had a water system in Jerusalem that if you went up to through this canal, this waterway, you can get in there. And what happened was Joab, this is when Joab became the captain of the host because of what he did right here, this feat. Him and his men went through this waterway, let the armies through, they went through there, got into Jerusalem, opened the gates, and that's how David and his men got in and defeated the Jebusite. Read on.
Yes, sir. So, and David said on that day.
Oh, here it is right here. Go ahead.
Whosoever getteth up to the gutter and smiteth the Jebusites and the lame and the blind that are hated of David's soul, he shall be chief and captain.
That are what? That are what in his soul?
that
are hated.
That are hated of David's soul.
David hated these people. David was a man after God's own heart. How in the hell can you say all nations come together? He said, these people, I hate these people, man.
Right.
You got to feel that, man. You can't be no conqueror when you just trying to bring everybody in Jerusalem. You done brought everybody in here, the people that God hates amongst us. You know what I mean? Read on.
He shall be chief and captain. Wherefore they said, the blind and the lame shall not come into the house.
The blind and the lame shall not enter the palace or to the house. So now, Joab, of course, in scripture, I'm paraphrasing for you, took the job. Matt was successful, and they sacked the Jebusites, and David, went in there and of course, became the city of David. He went in and built his castle and all that. You know what I mean? Any questions so far? Now, when David built his castle, he fortified it. He fortified it real good. But David set his castle up on high. I mean, not his castle, his palace. He built his palace up on high in Jerusalem, meaning the city was already up. But he built his castle up high. And pull the picture up about it, if you could.
Yes, sir.
The temple was up higher, meaning the temple was up on the elevated plane, and that's also a good understanding of how we used to try to get up high to talk to God. We'd go on the roof, we'd go up the early the places where sit on hills, because we would get on high to try to go up high to talk to God. I can't even see that. It might be dark. If you can see, in other words, it's ascending when you go from. Does it say the palace where David was?
It says the city of David.
See if they don't have the palace, where he built his fortress, or where's the temple? Does it say temple? They don't got nothing on this one.
They got the temple right there, sir.
Where?
Right here, where the mouse is at.
I don't even see the mouse.
Oh, my fault.
Maybe I don't see the mouse. Okay, it might not show on here. Damn, we gotta get another map. Say it again? Yeah.
Now?
That's the temple?
That's the temple.
Right. See, it would go up high. It was go ahead. What's underneath the temple?
That's the temple within Mount Moriah. And then underneath
Good. What's underneath that?
The city of David and the hill of Ophir.
Opha. Yeah. Okay. All right. You know what I mean? So this is to let you know how important. And the Lord said, of course, when you read the scriptures in Acts the 2nd chapter, it's good to know the history. In Acts the 2nd chapter, everybody was going to Jerusalem to worship. The temple was there, of course. A lot of history there, man. You understand? That's also Melchizedek and Abraham and Abraham.
Okay.
It said I think it was Mount Moriah. Isn't that where also Abraham was going to sacrifice Isaac? I'm pretty sure it was Mount Moriah. But it's a lot of history, man. It's a lot of history in that zone. You know what I mean? A lot of our, go ahead. Anybody have any questions?
Yes, sir. It was Mount Moriah.
Yeah, Mount Moriah. See? Mount Moriah is where what? You gotta tell them what it is.
Oh, yes. Where Abraham was
going to sacrifice Isaac?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, I do remember. Okay. And what about Melchizedek? Melchizedek, I think it was the same, I don't know if it was Mount, but it's the same area where that temple was. Man. Of course, the Babylonians came 580 something like that. Y'all gotta correct me because I forget the dates. I think it was 586. And destroyed the temple and took our people out of their area into the Babylonian kingdom. Did you find it about it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, it is Melchizedek in Genesis.
Right. I thought I read that. So I mean, that's where was it? Was it Mount Moriah?
Yes, it was Mount Moriah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a lot of history there. Let's see where we're gonna go. Where we're gonna go now? Let's go to where God gave 2 Samuel. I think it's what God tells David. David wanted to build a house for God. God says, you want to build a house for me? I'm gonna build a house for you. But you're not gonna build no house for me. I'm paraphrasing, y'all. You know what I mean? Everybody will say I'm misquoting. I think it's 2 Samuel 7 or is it 1 Chronicles? It's one of them. War, are you still in traffic?
Come, sir, still out here.
Yeah, you might as well. Yeah. Where is that scripture where he said, "I'm gonna build a house for you"? I gotta look for it real quick. Let me see.
It might be in 1 Chronicles, sir, 28:3.
Okay, read it for me.
Yes, sir. 1 Chronicles 28:3. Yes, sir. This is the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 28:3. But God said unto me, thou shalt not build an house for my name, because thou hast been a man of war and hast shed blood.
Excellent. That's right. So David the Lord, of course, wanted to be represented in peace. But of course, the warfare David went through was very critical, so that the Lord could have that, so his son could come in peace, of course. Go ahead.
Right. Verse 4. Howbeit the Lord God of Israel chose me before all the house of my father to be king over Israel forever. For he have chosen Judah to be the ruler, and of the house of Judah, and of the house of my father, and among the sons of my father, he liked me to make me king over all Israel.
You see that? So David recounting, his how the Lord chose him. Go ahead. Any more?
It talks about how Solomon's going to build his house in verse 6, sir.
All right. Where the Lord say, you want to build a house for me? I think it's in 2 Samuel.
Sir. 2 Samuel 7:5, Baba Kushal.
Okay, read that for me. Get that for me.
Yes,
y'all bear with me, man. We're a little trying to figure it out because we ain't had time to really, get it like I want it. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. We're gonna war through this.
Okay. This is the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 7 and verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Go and tell my servant David, thus saith the Lord.
What happened was when David first saw Nathan, he desired to build a house, right, for the Lord. He was like, "Damn, I'm sitting in this nice, and the ark is sitting in the tent." He said, "I desire to build the Lord a house." And Nathan, when he told Nathan that, Nathan first said, "Go ahead, do all this in thine heart." But then the Lord came to Nathan that night and told Nathan to go back to David and tell him he's not going to be able to build a house. Tell him no. But then the Lord made David another promise. Read on. Made him a promise.
Go and tell my servant David, Thus saith the Lord, shalt thou build me an house for me to dwell in? Verse 6. Whereas I have not dwelt in any house since the time that I brought up the children of Israel out of Egypt, even to this day, but have walked in a tent and in a tabernacle.
See that? The Lord saying, listen, this is how the ark was kept in the tent, tabernacle, until this day. So he's saying, what the Lord is saying, hey, he's laying down the facts on why David is not going to be able to, and he's giving them, I decide I'm going to let you know how, who's going to build my house and all that. Continue.
Yes, sir. Verse 7. In all the places wherein I have walked with all the children of Israel, speak I a word with any of the tribes of Israel, whom I commanded to feed my people Israel, saying, why build ye not me an house of cedar? Verse 8.
What is he saying right there? Anybody can take a stab at it. What is the Lord saying? Read it one more time.
Come on. In all the places wherein I have walked with all the children of Israel.
So wherever I went with my people, keep going.
Spake I a word with any of the tribes of Israel?
Did I say anything to any other tribes of Israel?
Whom I commanded to feed my people Israel, saying, why build ye not me an house of cedar?
Did I say, hey, where's my house? What I mean, the Lord said, what is he saying in retrospect? He said, I've never complained about no house being built for me. I walk with you, you know what I mean? Y'all kept me in tents and this and that. So, you know what I'm saying? The Lord has said, I never complained about that, but you're going to say something else. Read on.
Verse 8. Now, therefore, we have a comment, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Fiery Furnace Finish says, the Lord saying, I haven't asked you for anything.
Right, exactly. There you go. Exactly. Most High. That's Fiery Furnace?
Yes, sir.
Give him a hand. Give him a hand. That's what the Lord is saying, man. I ain't asked, Read on.
Yes, sir. In all the places wherein I have walked, verse 8. Now, therefore, so shalt thou say unto my servant David, thus saith the Lord of hosts, I took thee from the sheepcote, from following the sheep. I took
you from the sheepcote,
from following the sheep, to be ruler over my people, over Israel. Verse 9. And I was with thee whithersoever thou wentest, and have cut off all thine enemies out of thy sight, and have made thee a great name, like unto the name of the great men that are in the earth.
Right.
Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and will plant them that they may dwell in a place of their own, and move no more. Neither shall the children of wickedness afflict them any more as before time. Verse 11.
So the Lord said, this, what is he saying right here? Somebody sum it up for me. Anybody? Nobody knows what he's saying. Read it again.
Yes, sir.
I gotta understand this.
Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and will plant them, and that they may dwell in a place of their own, and move no more. Neither shall the children of wickedness afflict them any more.
Who's the children of wickedness? The other nations, especially the white man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 11. And as since the time that I commanded judges to be over my people Israel, and have caused thee to rest from all thine enemies, also the Lord telleth thee that he will make thee an house.
That he will what?
That he will make thee an house.
You telling David, I'm going to make you a house. You want to build a house for me? I'm going to build one for you. Read on.
Verse 12. And when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sheep with thy fathers, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers.
Right.
I will set up thy seed after thee.
The Lord's making that this is twofold right here. He said, "You're gonna set." Read on. Let's read the rest of this real quick.
Which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom.
Which will come out of your bowels. You understand? I will establish his kingdom. Read on.
Verse 13. He shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever.
You see that? Talking about YAHAWASHI. You know what I mean? Solomon, of course, came from David's, was David's son and was great, but he wasn't YAHAWASHI, the promise. You understand? David, some people thought David was the anointed. You know what I mean? He was the anointed, means he was a Messiah. You know what I mean? Like anointed means not the Christ, but David was anointed, but he wasn't YAHAWASHI. You understand? When you say Jesus Christ, you saying Jesus, you're talking about the anointed one. There's a few people named Jesus in the scriptures. Hold on. Joshua. You know what I mean? It's the same name as Jesus in the scriptures. But when you say Christ, it's talking about the anointed, the one, the promised. That's what that means. So go ahead. Where we at?
Yes, sir. Verse 13.
Oh, and then all of a sudden, a little history. Then all of a sudden, what was the 8th century when Islam got the territory and started building that the dome or the rock or whatever? I gotta say, in their shrines and their mosques all over, they came and started building up, and then they started letting the Christians in, and then they had wars, what you call the Crusades, against Christians and Muslims. Ain't got nothing to do with blacks and Latinos at all. Christianity is the religion of the white man, and Islam is the religion of the Arabs. And they've been going at it over that land ever since. It's our land. It's blacks and Latinos and Native Americans' land. Go ahead.
Verse 14. I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men.
And see that? If he committed iniquity, he's not free from being the correction of the Lord. Keep going.
And with the stripes of the children of men. Verse 15. But my mercy shall not depart away from him.
You see that? Lord have mercy. The Lord said, I'm going to be merciful to them, even though I'm going to correct them when you go off. And that dome, I wanted to say also, that dome of the rock, which they built, is supposed to be right over the site of the temple. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all knew, you understand a little bit on the history, but yeah, that dome of the rock supposed to be right on the site of where the temple was. Them damn hells. All right, go ahead. Let's go. Where we at?
Verse 15, sir.
Uh-huh.
As I took it from Saul, whom I put away before thee. Verse 16. And thine house and thy kingdom shall be established forever before thee.
Okay.
Shall be established forever.
Okay. Also, let's go to let's do it to Jerusalem. And Jerusalem figures a lot in prophecy as well. Got a lot of in prophecy when you read the Bible. Let's talk about where the Lord knows the land that our enemies live on. You know what I mean? Who's living in that land? I don't think the Lord don't know who lives in that land. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what scripture we're going to go to. And let's see. Zechariah, isn't it Zechariah where he talks about he's going to bring us into, go to Zechariah 14.
Yes, sir. Start at verse 1, sir.
Let me see something. Jeremiah 23. It might be Jeremiah 23 and 3. Oh, I think that might, I don't know. Any questions, anything? I'm trying to figure out if I'm missing something. So let's bring out.
No questions, sir.
Okay. All right. Just get Jeremiah.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Jeremiah, 23 and verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I will gather
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries, whither I have driven them.
Mm-hmm.
And I will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase.
This is a future prophecy right here. What the Lord promised through the prophet Jeremiah. He's going to bring his people that have been scattered throughout the nations, bring them back. And we're going to go back in our land and increase. We're going to prosper. We're going to get the blessings of the Lord. Read on.
Verse 4. And I will set up shepherds over them which shall feed them.
Mm-hmm.
They shall fear no more, nor be dismayed. Neither shall they be lacking, saith the Lord.
Neither shall they be lacking. Meaning the Lord is going to bless us in that land. You understand? Because we're going to come back. And of course, if you wicked, you ain't going to go, no, you're going to die in your wickedness. The only people going to get allowed that the Lord going to set back up are the people that are doing his will. Why would he set up someone that loves the other nations, that worships the other nations, that want to look like the other nations and hate themselves? You understand? So that's what's going to take place here. America is going to be destroyed. Third World War is afoot. So it's important you come out of your wickedness, man. Right. You come out of them things, and you learn the truth of the Lord. You understand? Go ahead. Any more?
Verse 5. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch.
That's it right there. The days come, a righteous branch, meaning from that tree, from that lineage. I'm going to raise to David a righteous branch. Keep going.
And a king shall reign and prosper.
And a king shall reign and prosper. Go ahead.
And shall execute judgment and justice in the earth.
And the Lord, Christ didn't, he destroyed the kingdoms by his righteousness, by him not sinning against the Lord. A lot of people say, how can one man, what do they say? How can one man save you? You know how people say that all the time. What do they say about it? Did they ever say that to you? How can you want one man save you? Or something like that, I'm paraphrasing. A war, you know what I'm talking about? Or anybody?
Kind of concern.
Yeah, they always say, oh, you can't come under Christ because one man, that's ridiculous to them. But let me just say this if I could. One nation the Lord chose. That sounded ridiculous to you a minute ago. How can the Lord choose one nation out of all these nations that he made? Well, the Lord chose one nation and promised to that nation that they were going to be God's representatives, not everybody on the earth, and promised to that nation a king. So give me where it says Adam was something, and then it says Christ. Oh man, I'm paraphrasing all over the place, but it says. Let me see real quick.
We have a question too, sir.
Please.
Yes, sir. This is from Fiery Furnace. Slocky, sir.
Mm-hmm.
What works can one do as a student? Faith without works is dead.
Faith without works is dead. Absolutely. I'm glad you asked that question. I understand not everybody in our nation are warriors, man. So, you know, understand some people are just, you know, they want to help or they want to come in the truth. There's all kinds of things you can do in the school to help the school, man. Some people are, you know, have a knack for fashion. I ain't got no knack for fashion. I got to go to brothers to get my garments made or sisters to get my garments made because that's just not, you know, I just don't have that type of ability. Well, you can come into school and whatever the gift the Lord gave you can be used in the school. You might not even know you had this gift right now because the world dismisses you if you don't do certain things according to the world. You might be an excellent, I don't know, anything. It could be anything. You can draw. You know, you can organize things. You might got excellent computer skills. I have no computer skills. Salakia. I mean, that's a handicap for me because every time I go to the computer, something ain't working or I got to figure out how to use these things. You might have a skill in that, you know. You just don't know how the Lord can use whatever. And every brother and sister is important to the Lord. Coming here, man, and you know, you read the sisters that dedicated them lives. Well, Anna, she lived in the temple. You know what I mean? All kind of sisters. You know what I mean? What's the sisters now I was just thinking about earlier? Or you know, brothers. You know what I mean? It's just something. It's always something. You know, this is your family. We ain't turning you away. You know what I mean? Unless you wicked as hell, you know, you want to bring wickedness up in here. But if you come in here in the right spirit, man, you know, I.S.U.P.K definitely going to, you know, we got you. We definitely down with you. You know what I mean? I like to see brothers and sisters grow and families grow. They have family. It's amazing to me to see the families in the I.S.U.P.K and the broken homes in the world. There's families here, broken homes in the world. Relationships here, broken relationships in the world. It's like, you know what I mean? This is where you're supposed to be in the first place, you know what I mean? And Lord has set this up. It says in the last days, I was sent forth my spirit, paraphrasing. Well, these are the last days, where's the Lord's spirit at? You know what I mean? It's in I.S.U.P.K. All right, so where we at? We finished that?
You're looking for another scripture,
sir. Let me finish it. So attend the classes, come up in here, get your name, man, and get the counseling you need, whatever you need to, you know, to add to what the brothers have built. That's excellent. The Lord will honor that, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. He has great mercy, man. Lord is great mercy. And you can see the times we in. We're in hazardous times right now. It's red alert for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to come together. Go ahead. What you want to say, Abide?
Yes, I was going to say you had another scripture for me to get, sir.
I don't. We did Jeremiah. Did you get the one to Jeremiah? We did that one already, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Anybody got any scriptures? I think it's Jeremiah. Did we do the 14th chapter of Isaiah? Was it Isaiah 14 that I called? Y'all gotta stay with me because my mind be all over the place, man. I'll let you know right now. I think it's Isaiah. Is it Isaiah 14? We say you want to take Israel and plant them. Did we read that?
No, sir.
And the strangers should be gathered with them.
No, sir. Come. I got it, sir.
Okay. Where you at?
This is the book of Isaiah. Chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
Mm-hmm.
The strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
I ain't never read where it said Israel and the king of Babylon was going to join forces to attack. That sure proves that they're not the people of God.
Right.
By the actions of what they're doing with the Babylonian kingdom, with the Egyptian kingdom, which is America. You know what I mean? And set them in their own place. Like we about to go and have our homeland because of our king and his righteous deeds. What was it say? Oh, there was something that Samson said that was real. Not Samson. What's the one that not Samson? David and what's the name of the giant he fought?
Oh, Goliath.
Goliath said to David, if I beat you, you'll be my slave. And if you beat me, we'll be slaves to you. Right?
Come.
That's what he said. I don't know if y'all know that he said that or not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, David going out there was defending our nation against this evil.
Right.
In other words, if they would have lost, we would have been slaves to evil.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's damn near like Christ. If Christ wouldn't have did the things that he did, then we would be slaves to America. Where would the king be? There wouldn't be no king. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
sir.
you could definitely match that up where by the things that he did, we're able to come out of the wickedness. See, this kingdom would be reigning, and then guess you could be in all your wickedness and just, perish forever and ever until we wiped out. Or we can put down our wickedness,
right,
come underneath our king, and get ready for our kingdom.
Right.
You understand? So that's what we're reading right here. The Lord gonna set us up in the kingdom, and the strangers, who's the strangers? There's different ways you can use this word stranger in the Bible. People think there's some strangers that are considered your brother, and there's strangers, that's why you need the Spirit to understand these scriptures. There's strangers that are the other nations.
Right.
There's Gentiles are normally the other nations, but there's Gentiles where Israelites started following the other nations. They were Gentiles. So you definitely got to read the scriptures and have an understanding. Go ahead. And they come and ask questions. Go ahead.
Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Mm-hmm.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
This said the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord. Where's the land of the Lord? Israel, your land. Your land is in the center of this earth. Jerusalem is in the center of your land. All tribes Jerusalem is right there where all tribes can have access. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Where's the one? Do we have any? We holding the videos, right?
The King David one, yes, sir.
Is that the only one we holding?
And we holding G.I. Joe image.
Yeah. Get the King David one. You gotta remember. I'm glad you brought that images up, but we got to go into that. I don't act like I ain't got nobody. Where's the war? He ain't here. I almost forgot about that, the images and the shield and all that. But go ahead.
Yes,
go get the pull it up big. Is that the biggest it can go? Now, this is an artifact that was found in 93. That, what king was it? It was it might say it in here, but he was writing about how he had defeated one of the kings of Israel. Then he named, of course, of the house of David. So let's go. And up until this point, historians and they didn't believe the King David existed. You understand? But this shut all of them up. Right. You understand? And it validates the Bible.
Right.
Because okay, let's go ahead. Play the video.
King David actually exists, or is he just a Bible story? Well, in 1993, archaeologists digging in northern Israel made a jaw-dropping discovery, the Tel Dan Stele, a broken stone monument from nearly 3,000 years ago. It was set up by King Hazael of Syria to brag about defeating Israel's king, and a king from the house of David. That phrase is huge. It's the earliest evidence outside the Bible that David and his dynasty were real. It lines up perfectly with 2 Kings 8, verses 28 and 29, showing how archaeology keeps confirming
28 to 29. Salaki, y'all. I want to go into that a little bit because this is the king of Assyria. This is, yeah. And y'all, of course, we know about the Assyrian Empire taking the northern kingdoms into captivity. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
8 and 29, showing how archaeology keeps confirming scripture. For skeptics who say David never lived, this ancient stone tells a different story. History is literally carved in stone. Did King David actually
right
exist?
there. Did you make that big? Because I don't know if you can read it. It's in, if you can make it big, I can see. You see where it's outlined? What does that say about it?
Yes, sir. Ba Yah wad
It's just say by Yah and the Tha. By Yah.
By your thumb.
No, by Yah Dawada. Doesn't it say that?
Oh, by Yah Dawada. Come on. Sorry.
Right. What is by Yah? You know what that means?
Daughter, right?
No. By Yah means house.
House. Sorry.
You got me thinking. You got me. Y'all, my Hebrew a little rusty. House David, house of David, meaning this king was bragging. This Assyrian king, Hazael was bragging on him defeating a descendant of David. And I don't even know of the house of David. But I think it was let's go to it. Yes, Second Kings, I think it's 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. But this wasn't the house of, let me see.
Yes, sir. This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 8, and verse 28. Slack it. And he went from Joram, the son of Ahab, to war against Hazael, king of Assyria, and Ramoth Gilead.
And Ramoth Gilead, right?
Yes.
So this is talking about Ahab married to What's the damn Jezebel, right? I think, yeah, Ahab and Jezebel. Go ahead.
And the Syrians wounded Jerome. Verse 29. The king Jerome went back to be healed in Jezreel of the wounds which the Syrians had given him at Ramah when he fought against Hazael, king of Assyria. And Ahaziah, the son of Jehoram, king of Judah, went back to see Jerome, the son of Ahab.
So that's the part of the scriptures that this stone that they found was talking about. Healed and keep going. Is that it is that the end of it?
Because he was sick. Now it's the end of it, sir.
All right. So that's it on that. What else we holding?
Yes, the figurine, sir.
Yeah, let's go to the shield of David. Let's break down what the shield of David is. What is it? First Samuel. You wrote both of the scriptures down, right, Abad?
Yes, sir, I did.
All right, let's go to the first one.
Okay. This is the book of Acts, chapter 7 and verse 42.
A lot of people think that the shield of David is a star, which is insane, and they think it's evil and all the rest of the things that have been attributed to what the shield of David and the great things that our king did for our nation, man. And so what we're going to do, and they try to assign it to the star of Molech or the all that other stuff. We just break it down a little bit, give them some understanding of what's going on. So let's read that scripture real quick.
This is the book of Acts, the 7 and verse 43. Yea, ye took up the tabernacle of Molech, and the star
of the tabernacle of Molech. Who's Molech? That's the god of who? Was it Moab or Ammon? Huh? Moloch was the Canaanite deity, right? It was a Canaanite god. God of fertility. Right. So he said you took up just the star of Molech, right?
Right.
So let's get it. It's a Canaanite god. Who's the star of Molech?
Oh, and the star of your god Remphan. Figures.
Hold on. Who's Remphan? Remphan. So Moloch is the god of the Canaanites, right?
Yes, sir.
Remphan was the god of who? I forget these things. Yeah, go ahead.
I think it might be the planet Saturn.
No, it's what nation of people does it come?
Sorry. Come. An Egyptian deity, possibly.
Yeah. Okay, it could be. I thought they were. Okay, go ahead.
Come.
Of course, you can look this up on your spare time. We're just going, So the Lord is talking about these two gods, Remphan and is it Chim or what was the other one? Molech. These are the gods that he's talking about. The star, read it again?
And the star of your god Remphan.
Now, the star of their god would be the representative of these gods, right? So if you got what's the name of the damn god? A Remphan, then there's a star of course, this is talking about a representative, the most popular representative of this God. Not talking about no damn star in the sky like people think. They don't know how to read the Bible. God is not no one. Do you read the Bible like a white man? Star. Hey, hold on 1 second. 1 second. You read the Bible like a white man. Star in the sky. Not, it could be a star or somebody that's popular. Go ahead, War.
Just like how the Pope is the star of Christianity or Catholicism, Salakia.
Exactly. Or who's the star of Islam? The Muhammad cat. Muhammad is the star of Islam. You know what I mean? Islam is the moon worship, and the man that worships the moon the greatest was Muhammad. Or give me some more. Who's just like that. Keep going.
Yes, sir. As it figures which ye have made to worship them.
Figures. Now let's get figures. What is a figure? It's like you ever heard the term. Pull up the what's the name, if you could. Have you ever heard the term of action figure? A figure you made to worship these gods. It ain't got nothing to do with David, the shield of David. It is what they made to worship these gods. Now, when I was I pulled this up because I can remember this. And of course, it signified the day being all these wars going on. Back in the day, G.I. Joe was with the Kung Fu grip. You gotta be in some age and you gotta have some little age. But anyway, this was the star of the military. This was, he's the one, he's a figure that you made to worship the military. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, does that make, I'm talking about people in the class. You understand? I pulled out G.I. Joe because back in the day, I'm putting it like that. That was the popular thing back then. You know what I mean? And the military was real popular. Man, a young boy wanted to be masculine, so he looked at the men that would fight, and he wanted to be that type of man that wanted to fight. You know what I mean? A lot of blacks and Latinos joined the military because we got that militant type of vibe that we like, man. You understand? We got that. We love discipline and brotherhood, that camaraderie that's displayed in the military. So it draws a lot of us. The few, the proud. Stand up for your country. Do this and that. We look at that and be like, I'm in. But we don't see the evil part of the military and where it's set up for our enemies and how it destroys us. You go and destroy other nations for your oppressor, and they bring you back further. Bring those nations that you just war with and put them over top of you. You understand? All right, so that it. Finish reading the scripture.
Yes, sir, if I could.
Go ahead.
Officer Body, if you could, Wisdom of Solomon 13:2, sir, after you finish with the reading. It shows you that a star is actually circular, sir.
Yeah. Okay, read that in Wisdom of Solomon.
Yes, sir.
A ball of gas.
Okay. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13, and verse 2. But deem either fire or wind, fire or wind, or the swift air, or the circle of the stars, or the violent water, or the light of heaven, to be the gods which govern the world.
You see that? Boom. That's That's a good precept. An excellent precept. Most High in Christ. Give me is that the end of that one we read back in go back. Is that the end of it? Because we got another scripture on that. And then I want to go to what was you holding? What's the other one we holding?
Yes, sir. Amos 5 and 25.
Did we finish that one?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, read the rest of it.
And I will carry you away beyond Babylon.
See, the Lord said, I'm going to carry you away because you worshiping these gods that you made to yourself. You understand? Doesn't have nothing to do with the shield of David. David's shield is his signet, man. That's how David wrote his name. Do we have that thing? Where's that? What's the name that shows how David wrote his name? Oh man, I can't. There's a if I can get. Oh, I'm on the phone. Damn, no wonder. The Dawada intertwine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about, Haward?
Come, sir.
Can you find that? Do you think you'll be able to do it, or you still driving?
Come, sir. I look it up. I'll send to Officer Bob when I find it.
It's right in the school. It's a brother put it out on the what's the name? It's in the school somewhere, but I can't find it right now. Go ahead, Abad.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 26.
These are the two controversial scriptures that they try to relate to, say this is why. See, you worshiping a false god by wearing the shield. Christians worship that cross.
Right.
We don't worship the shield of David. But can we have something to represent our people? Do we have to lay down every goddamn thing that, that's representative of us? Lay down this, lay down the high holy day, lay down what? The Manorah, lay down what? Everything that if you did that, it wouldn't be nothing left. No, we keep the things that belong to us, man. And then I want to get that last scripture, then we're going to end the class after this. But read this.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 26. But ye have borne the tabernacle of your Molech in Chian.
Chian, right? Is it Chian?
Chian, come on.
All right. Keep going.
Your images.
The images, go ahead.
The star of your God, which ye made to yourselves.
You see that? These were things that we made to ourselves. These different gods that we did, man. You could look up these gods, Chian and all that, and see the let me see real quick. Chian. Can you look it up and look up the actual god?
Yes,
Chian. Look up Chian real quick. We'll put it up on the screen.
Okay.
The shield of David is talked about all through the scripture. We can't get it. But when if you was a what do you call that? If you was a carrier or doing trade, and you came through the city, and you had something specifically for David, it would have his name on it. Say David would have men to receive something that he may have paid for or whatever, and it would have that seal on it. Or if you was carrying a letter, and it would have David's seal on it. You understand? Meaning this is from David, or this belongs to David, King David. You understand? If you're not able to find it, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
I didn't want to put the wrong thing.
Sure. I'm trying to. All right. I'm looking at the god Molech right now, who they would sacrifice their kids and stuff to. They ain't got nothing to do with this. You can pull up God and look up Molech and then go to Google Molech and then go to images. All you gotta do is Google them and go to the image.
Yes, sir. Come on. Got some images, sir. Is it the one with the not the goat, but that head?
Yeah, pretty. But that, yeah, it's a dip. Yeah, the guys you see right there.
Slack you, sir.
Go ahead.
I just sent you an Officer Ibad a quick clip from Kazak Ahmad. I don't know if you want to use that one.
It was a picture. Okay, how long is the clip, War?
It's probably about a minute or less, sir.
Okay, if it's a minute or less, we can use it. All right. But you see the image right there, right?
Yes, sir. This is good enough, sir?
I can't. It's dark to me, but hey, if you can see it, that's good enough for me. There's another one up there you can pull up, right? A little light. I seen a bunch of.
Yes, sir. This one just had the fire in the background. Pass through the fire, Molech. That's why you use this.
Or put up another one, just to show.
Come on. Sir, use this one. Okay.
Let's see. There you go. You know, that's a little bit. I can probably see that a little bit. And see, it's accepting the kid. The what's the name? Is it a kid that's being sacrificed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and these people believe that's what they're doing in the with the Epstein on the Epstein Island, sacrificing kids to these gods this day. It's amazing the number of kids that go missing. This should be an outcry all over this land.
Right.
When the Egyptians lost their firstborn, there was a cry in the land, a severe cry. I don't understand why people just, things ain't, being challenged in the society. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's pretty much it. All right, so go ahead. We'll play the one that he sent real quick. Let me see what it says.
I'm sending it to the computer right now, sir.
Okay. So that's it. That's pretty much it. We're going to go to the last scripture. If you got any questions, let us know real quick. I hope this edifies you a little bit on David and how he leads to YAHAWASHI. I want to pull up the scripture where YAHAWASHI said, choose life. There's a few of them I can pull up real quick. But go ahead. You got it?
We went over how this image that you see right here is not a star. This is not a star of Remphan, nor the star of Molech. More importantly, this is not the star of David. Now let's go into why this symbol has been associated with David in the first place. What most people don't know is that this symbol right here is actually King David's signature. I'll explain. What you see right above me is David's name in the Hebrew that's commonly used today amongst the Jewish community. Many scholars refer to these characters as the Assyrian or Babylonian Hebrew. This would say David. In the true Hebrew, the Lashawan Kodash, the Hebrew of the real Jews, this is what David's name would look like, spelled in the original characters.
Abide, hold it right there.
Yes, sir.
We just saw on the artifact that they found the Dawada on there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So and then when you understand the scriptures, all nations, the Hebrew is the father of all nations, of all languages.
Right.
All languages spew from the Hebrew. You understand? That's the father. So all nations at one time spoke Hebrew. You understand? So go ahead, give me some more. And Hawar, give me that last scripture about the shield of David. Is he on?
Yes, sir.
Khan, 1 second.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish playing this video.
Yes, sir.
And the original characters. So in part 1, we went over how this image.
That was it, sir.
Oh, that's it on that. So pretty much we understand the da is the two. The da is like a triangle. If you look at the ancient Hebrew, Abba God da is a triangle. David would intersect those two triangles and have the Y going around. That's the shield of David. That's what is on his. When you look at the what's the name of the book? Where it talked about the black people that ruled Europe. Oh man, what's the book called? The white book we got in there by.
Yes.
Not Babylon and Timbuktu. Not the. Talked about the history.
Not Nature Knows No Color Line, right?
Yeah, Nature Knows No Color Line. If you get that book, you'll see that it was black people. Go get that for me real quick. There's a couple of pages in there that we can just look at real quick. It'll show you that it was it was Israelites ruling those different places during the Dark Ages, man. It wasn't Africans. Because why? They represented themselves with the shield of David. This is way back too. You understand? So it wasn't evil to our people. Recently it became evil because that's what the white man taught you. That this shield was evil. But it ain't evil to him claiming to be an Israelite. You know what I mean? The war.
Khan, sir.
Okay, you got it?
Second Ezra 10:23, sir.
Yeah, but start up a little bit further.
Khan.
Start like 19. What does 19 say?
Okay, 1 second.
These old fake groups, man. They don't wear the shield of David. They're not in the spirit, man. They don't want to represent. They don't speak the Hebrew. They don't wear the shield. Because why? There's some setup group that wants to, not represent themselves fully in the spirit. If you look at the front, you'll see the page.
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to take a picture. Just hold it up, if you could, to the camera. We'll be able to see it, I think.
Yes, sir. Just don't go to the page. Just go to the okay.
To the picture. Does it have a shield in it?
Oh, sorry.
Do they have the what's it called? The flags of their rulership?
Oh, yes, sir.
And do you see the shield in it?
I'm checking right now.
And what's the flag called? I forgot what it's called. I'm getting up there. I'm getting up there in age, y'all. Bear with me.
The coats of arms. The coats of arms.
Dang. Coat of arms. Our people had coats of arms, but they were letting us know that they're from the lineage of, or from the people that David, from his same lineage. Can you put it up real? Can you make it big over here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Slack you on the bottom left, sir, or the right.
Put it a little closer. I can't. It's blurred up now. I don't know if you'll be able to do it.
It's right here, sir.
I know, but you gotta put it a little closer. Maybe it's me. Can you get it? Look at it. Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah, and then put up. Is there some more? It's a bunch of them in there in that book right there. That's a good book right there. Okay. All right. Pull up another one, just to show them.
Yes, sir.
Y'all saw that, right?
Okay.
The war. Go ahead and start reading. Are you somewhere? Okay, you good. You be outside. Start at verse 19. And you put it up while you're reading about it.
Yes, sir.
Get it nice and close.
Yes, sir.
You can hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. Look at that. See that?
Second as.
Now, who is that right there? I can see. Look, read the bottom of it.
Yes, sir. It says, note the Negroes lower with crowns and the Bishop Mitri.
Look at the Bishop Mitri, a black man. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
I want to see the one with Peter, but go ahead, put that up.
Is it the same one up?
Oh, no. Yeah, y'all saw that though. Go ahead and get the other. Go ahead and read. Did he get dropped? Did he drop? Go ahead.
No, he's still here. No,
I'm right here.
Okay.
I'm on my phone, so I'm pulling up
while we're looking at the pictures. Pull it up nice and close so I can see it.
Yes, sir.
I don't see the shield over here. Yes, I do. Right there. What about the other one?
Right there.
Okay. Does it have Peter in there?
Let me see.
Somebody in there. It should be listed in the front.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, War. Let's go.
They do have Peter in here, sir. Oh, fuck.
Okay. Blows your mind, don't it? Blows your mind. It was another good book too. I can't think of the name of it. That was oh man, that sold a lot of the shield too. Sold the black people. I can't think of the name. Put it to the thing. Box. I can't see it.
Yes, sir.
Put these glasses on. Look at that. Peter had the keys. Keys of the kingdom. Look at that. St. Peter, a black man. Look at that. Good night. Devils or something, boy. Go ahead, War. I'm waiting for you.
Colonel Khan, 2nd Ezra 10 and 20. Start at the 20th verse, sir. My audio is good, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. It ain't good no more. Something must have happened.
It's on the screen no more.
Okay.
Oh, it's on the screen. Okay, come, throw it, sir. And it says, and which is the greatest of all? The seal of Zion hath now lost her honor, for she is delivered.
It said the greatest, when you read above this, the things the Lord tells you are the tragedies that happen to our nation, man. All the different things that got wiped out or destroyed because of us going into captivity. But he said that the Lord said, which is the greatest of all of them? And he said, the seal of David. What?
The seal of Zion hath now lost her honor.
The seal of Zion has lost her honor. Man, it sure has. Because we looking at it like it's something evil, while the white man is portraying to be us. There's nothing honorable about, your enemies stealing your culture and making you afraid of representing, the great men that God, that went to war for our nation and that the Lord honored. Read on.
For she is delivered into the hands of them that hate us.
She is delivered into them. She has been delivered into the hands of them that hate us. The people that got the shield of David on right now, what they call a star, are defiled and are not the people of God, man. They are disgusting heathens, Amalek that always made war against us. that made sure that funded the slave trade, that funded slavery, made sure all up in your schools, made sure you get books that teach you to deny, movies that teach you to hate one another, religions that teach your religious leaders the slave Bible. This is the modern day slave Bible, man, that they teaching you. You understand?
Right.
Is that in the war?
Kind of a concert. That was it on it, sir.
That's it. That's it on this class right here, too. There's a lot to go into David, man. David was a hell of a guy. I hope y'all take the time out and read some of his conquests and the things he did, man. Edify yourself. I want to move on because the Passover was right around the corner. And y'all know, like I like to do, I like to get some of the, I like to put a couple of classes out before then. So, any questions or anything like that before we roll up out of here?
Checking right now, sir. Sir.
No questions? Hey, listen, we had a we always enjoy, teaching this class, man. And I'm glad to have you amongst us. As we always do, we're going to salute have the brothers salute each other. Barak. Y'all Matai. And we're going to salute the sisters. Barak. YAHAWASHI. We're glad to have y'all, man. Come join us again next Sunday. Lord allow. Lord be with y'all till we meet again, man. Shalom.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K. under Commanding General YAHANNA presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person, ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General YAHANNA. See you there, Israel. Shalom.